Hello everyone, how's it going here today? Oh, just wait for wait for the load in here. FTD's a little slow today. There we go. But yes, I hope everyone's doing well today. Here, let's catch up and see what you guys are up to today, alright? We have Tuesdack in first, followed by Nova Galaxy, Connie of the Wolves, Syrup God, Quarry, Raw, Dr. Cruiser, Shadows, Driver, it's good to see you. Yeah, how you guys all doing today? Hey, Aperture, how's it going? Only 2100 decos. Yeah, so Nova, the main reason why I have the 1 megabyte rule is because a lot of the times for ships over that amount, like there's very few people I trust to be able to submit a ship that will actually have educational feedback for over that size. The majority of the time the issue is going to be it's going to be too big, too undetailed, and not fleshed out. Or it's going to be very flat, or it's, there's always going to be some issue that comes around with building large ships that most players in this game just aren't ready to build large ships that are aesthetically pleasing. That's the main issue, and I don't want to have to spend a lot of time repeating the same critiques on multiple ships when I can, really get into the finer details on those smaller ships and really help people get to that level where they can then start building bigger ships. It's why I accept ships over a megabyte from PArt, for example, but not from most people. Do you know, pretty much took holidays for the remaining year? Oh, hell yeah, dude. I notice that you keep showing me... Yeah, so I shout you out, Aperture, when you raid me. That's what that's about. It's just normally I don't raid into you because you stream so much more before me, but now that I'm starting an hour early, hopefully we can fix that around. Let me catch up on chat here. Hey, Eliaval, Shark Lover, Atlo, how's it going? Can I upload my over 1 megabyte ship if it's very detailed? Driver, what do you mean by detailed? Dr. Trifona, it's good to see you. What do you mean by detailed, though? So if it's just deco heavy, that's not detailed. Deco heavy does not mean detailed. What we can do, if people are really interested in reviewing larger ships, which I really would rather not, I can get Quarry or Carson to review the designs and let me know if they feel like they would have educational value. For the most part, I just feel like large designs take longer to review and don't have nearly as much educational value. But rest assured, for those of you who do want larger ships, I will be doing a series on YouTube called Roast and Review, where I review both functionality and aesthetics. So over 10k decos with a full interior. Okay, but that doesn't mean fully detailed. Sick in bed, so nice to have something to see. Hey, nice. Or not nice, Alive. I'm sorry to hear that you're sick, but I'm glad I can, provide some help. Has bridge crew, space engine, space missions? Okay, Driver. How many nukes does it take to get to 1 megabyte? Good question. Open Arms from Epic the Musical is my favorite. I know, I absolutely love that one. Command center, storage, and turret interior? Cool. But yeah, so today's plan, chat, we're going to be working on the Port Royale. Then we're going to swap over to a collab with Borderwise when he gets on. It's going to be a shorter collab because I, at 3 p.m. my time, do have plans with Neko for some Halo Lasso runs, because we just want to do some silly little Lasso runs. So we'll be doing that later today. But the main part is, that's I think we're going to have a 4-hour segment of FTD and then a 2-hour segment of Halo. That's the main plan today. That's where we're starting off. I also do have some FTD news if it gets patched in time. Because I had something to show you guys, and then they sent out a patch that currently causes a crash to the desktop. So, you guys might have to wait until tomorrow to be able to see that. Because Nick is fixing it tonight, he said. But he's also on Scottish time, and I don't know what tonight is. Because he's currently on holidays, so. Oh, right, I forgot about the ad, whoops. Yeah, collab, yeah, I'm excited for it. You already reviewed a very early version. Did you fix any of my critiques with it then? I'm curious. Because that's the other thing, is I don't like doing repeat ships unless there's been noticeable significant change. Alright, let's get into the Port Royale here just so we can have it loaded up and figure out what we're going to do today. The other thing we can... Oh, I forgot Corey did this origin block. Goofy goober. Alright. Because the other thing I was thinking about today was what Borderwise and I are going to be doing, which is most likely going to be he'll be doing some Tetris for his own cruiser, and I'll be probably handling some what's the word I'm looking for here, chat? I'll be handling the turret caps. So that's the plan right now. Hey Henry, welcome in. 6 p.m. Scottish time. Yeah, so it'll probably be out in 2 hours. Actually, if he gets that patch out in 2 hours, Borderwise and I can do our original plan for today. So you guys can still be hyped, but just also be warned that it might not happen. Alright, so we see some... What did I do here last time? Oh my god, chat, who let me do this? Okay. So let's do a 3 meter offset here. And then take that up there. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Well, actually, it looks a little bit worse, but you know what? I cannot be bothered. Okay, let's. Oh, Jesus Christ! I love working with internals like this. There we go. We can do it a little bit out to the side like that. There we go. That fixes most of my issues there. Okay, so. Oh, right here. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with here, was I? Oh, I remember. Okay, I remember what was going on now. Oh god, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll come back to this part. This will be a later Rory issue. I don't feel like dealing with this right now. But we do have the oh, whoops, wrong fleet colors. Sorry, I was reviewing some white flares the other day. We do have a good portion of this done now, which I'm quite happy about. We're just getting up here done to have a bit more of a tower. And then we'll redo those smokestacks at the back, have a walkway going across. Honestly, we'll get the AA guns in eventually. Maybe not today. Maybe I won't work on the Port Royale today. I'm looking at this and I'm immediately lacking the motivation I need. Oh, hey, Syrup God, thank you for 2 months in a row. 2-month Prime, hell yeah. Inshallah, Nick will bestow upon us the glory of insert new stuff here. Borderwise is a name I haven't heard in a while. Really? He still streams FTD every week. Same with Gmodism. Eric from Gmodism. There's an update coming? There is indeed. Origin block, my beloved. Poseidon, get in the water. Oh, I do love Epic. I need to listen to the new one, honestly. I haven't listened to the new Saga. I listened to the Wisdom Saga. I haven't listened to the Vengeance Saga yet. Alright, let's block out more pieces here. We know we want... Where do we want the exhaust? I think we wanted it at the left. Oh, actually, no, we're not doing side exhaust anymore because we have these back here now. Right. I need to remember what I've agreed upon and what I haven't. We could turn this one back here into an Eller Pathos-style bridge just to have one at the rear. So we have like a rear fire control area. I'm not sure if that's something I want to do right now, though. I'm also kind of iffy on if this is supported enough up front here. I might actually rebuild some of this. You know what? Here. Port Royale is not what I'm feeling today, and there's no point in building a vehicle that I'm not vibing with at the moment. You know what we can work on instead, chat? We can work on some white flares. Because I still have to do the Ravager. I have to finish up the Ravager. And Bork's been bugging me about it for quite some time now. So let's work on that instead, shall we? Do I have it around here? Okay, I need to download the latest BP for it. 1 second. There's just some... plus, I haven't built a tank in a while, you know? So let's get the... I'm going to clean up the Ravager, get it a little bit finished, and then what we'll do is we will... Sorry, 1 second. Let me just find the BP here. There we go. Alrighty. Worse without listening to Epic the music Vengeance Saga, how will you be able to sleep at night? Quite peacefully, actually. I've been getting really good sleep lately. I've been going to bed around like 11, waking up at 7. It's been quite nice. For anyone who doesn't have their sleep schedule on track, highly recommend getting it on track. It's so nice to have. It's what I've been working on lately, and it's helping with going to the gym more too. Alright, let's work on some white flares. So this is what we have for the Ravager so far. I'm actually quite happy with this design. It really matches in with pre-style. Huge shout out to Bork and Cheesecake for like helping me. They've done quite a bit on here, and without them I probably wouldn't have gotten this done nearly as fast. Also, Potat did the initial turret design, and then we just spruced it up with some more spikes. Quite happy with it. So, in terms of design, I quite like the front. I don't think any of that needs changed. I do need to check how many lights this is, though. Because Bork has a bad habit of liking to put lights everywhere. Or it's Cheesecake. I forget which one, but one of them has a really bad habit of putting lights everywhere. Jack, but my country doesn't have a train. Oh no. Sleep schedule was nice until you streamed at 5 a.m. Oh, sorry, is it 5 a.m. for you right now? Yes, 8 hours of sleep is nice. Roar back in ashes, nature's healing. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in ashes, eh? Here, let's get the Ravager finalized today, and then we can work on a Deepwater Guard vehicle. Let's just do a new Deepwater Guard vehicle today. I have no reason not to. You know what I might do? Actually, I might start on the Shamshir today, guys. The Scorps HQ. I really haven't worked on many of the HQs for Deepwater Guard, and I need to get them done before Ashes 2.0 drops. Which is going to be like the big map changes and all that. Fun fact, I bought the game because I hear you can build large ships, so I'm like, 1 kilometer on boat, you say? Yeah, and 1 kilometer on boats is fine. It's just, it's one of those fins that I personally don't like having to review, especially for like, there's so many cooler fins you can do in this game. When you get the large ships like that, you get to a point where it doesn't matter how nice you build, because like, it's big, right? Being big accommodates for everything. You're really bad at Tetris, doesn't matter, because you can just make it big enough to max out the stats. Really bad at APS, doesn't matter, you can just make it big enough to max out the stats, you know what I mean? Like, so that's my issue with building big. I just left a multi-AoE session with the KR community wall. KR community, I'm not familiar, sorry. I might not be familiar with that term. Is there a pog? True. Have I missed, where's the helipad? Port Royale is probably not going to have a helipad. I had a sleep cycle and we got cats, and the cats are fed during the day. Oh no, Connie. Yeah, Oz time. Oh, I'm sorry, Anger. If it's 1 kilometer, it better be a town as a bridge. You know what? Actually, that's a really cool idea, Cruiser. I like that idea. Funny enough, learn more building large ships than small. Interesting. Korean. Oh, wait. Yeah, Korean community. Yeah, that took me a second. By the way, I checked. The old version I sent was V500. I'm all the way at V800 now. Jesus Christ, you guys saved so much. Alright, so, Ravager-wise, let's just test it out here. I want to test it out first to see how it goes. I was talking with Bork about maybe getting missiles in the side here, but honestly, I don't know if it needs it. Just test it out against Kopesh real quick. Okay, so it survived the shot from the Kopesh, which is good, because the Kopesh shouldn't be able to kill you. Oh, yeah, it just completely one-shots the Kopesh. Okay, good. Oh, but the Kopesh is still after him with the ram portion of it. There we go. Okay. God, I love the Kopesh. He is God's silliest little main battle tank. Alright. Also, the Kopesh is like slowly becoming my version, like the Ashes version of the Marauder for me, where I just test everything against it. It's so much fun. Alright. I'm decently happy with that. As far as speed goes, what are we getting it up to here? Let's get. I'm getting used to the old controls again, because I played all day yesterday with the new update, which changes some stuff. Okay, so he doesn't like. Does he like fleet move? No, okay, he does fleet move. Good. Alrighty. So we'll get that cruise speed up. Come on, get up to speed, buddy. We haven't got all day, buddy. I love doing the Codal, like, technical stuff like this. It's so much fun. You may like the OSS1, the OSS2 may be too big, but wait, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's just, it's one of those things, right, where, like, a large ship, like, yeah, it teaches you some stuff about, like, you know, hull design, about like how to best armor something, maybe, because, you know, you can literally get as much armor as you need, but I also feel like it doesn't teach you how to efficiently do best practices, you know what I mean? How's it not up to speed yet? Bruh. You have like one job, dude. Shifts, caps lock. Oh, really? No? No, not gonna do it? Not gonna let me just lock on? This game sometimes. Ship's cap lock, please. Thank you. Alright. Come on, you can get up there. I believe in you, buddy. Feels very slow compared to usual, which I'm not against, honestly. Like, a lot of the tanks in this game are very slidey. Honestly, I'm fine with that as a cruise speed. I'm not going to complain about that. The best option is to build every kind of ship. Yeah, build an entire fleet. You know what I mean? That's how I think. Currently binge watching instant tutorials to learn how to Tetris things. I need to make some of those tutorials, because a lot of the tutorials that are out there right now aren't updated. Building the bridge on Andromeda had to retry like 10 times. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta do that. This is the 5th Ravager iteration. I am a huge proponent of restarting when necessary. Like, never be afraid to restart, you know? It helps so much. Yeah, fair enough, yeah. The best option is to build and not instantly roar panic. True, a big fan of this game, it's kind of like Factorio, right? This game is incredibly overwhelming. Weapons change all the time. No, well, they did back in the day. They don't anymore. At least they shouldn't anymore, since Jabba has moved on to a different project, I believe. Like, he's retired from Brilliant Skies, as the newsletter that went out a few months ago. So our big numbers and balance guy, now that he's not here, I don't expect any more massive balance changes to Tetris or anything like that. Oh god, what a cool looking tank this is. I love this one. Alright, so that is good enough speed-wise. Let's get in those scuttle settings. For those of you who ever want to get into campaign building, for Ashes especially, if you do this beforehand for me, that saves my time so much. I still have to check it, but it means I don't have to like scroll up with it. There we go. Let's make it 100 just in case it goes out of control with the jets. Minimum health for Ashes is always 70. Despite I wanted it to be at 65, but it's 70. Do that, and because it has a jet, we'll do out of control time. There we go. Alright, so this is there we go, and always be sure to remove connection rules when submitting stuff. So that is the Ravager mostly done. It's set to tank, it's set to full materials. Do remember to keep, craft need to be full materials, resource gatherers need to be less. Just so that they can, you know, actually use materials in campaign. By the way, that new aircraft carrier I'm working on has a funny launch assist. Oh, cool. To be honest, we were promised no major balance changes after release. Yeah, but you know how it is. You got 2 new weapon systems, that's a massive balance change. Alright. Where is... What am I looking at? There we go. Close that. That should be most of the changes that this one needs. We'll bump the version just so we know it's saved. We just need an AI name. Does anyone want to name the AI? Serious name suggestions only. This will be... Cardinal. I like the idea of Cardinal for... Oh, do I want to do anything sort of name there? Is there any like fun adjective I can add to that? How? You want to call it how? Why? What's the reason in there? Yeah, I have 6 to 10 ship classes. Yes, but what do they all do, right, Galaxy? Also, are they all different sizes? Because remember, you should be using less of your battleship compared to like your smaller ships. For example, like I use a ton of Selkies compared to the freebooter, and I'm going to use a lot of freebooters compared to the amount of Port Royales. There's only going to be 1 Port Royale. Cardinal Carnage, Ravager. I barely know her. Carnot. Okay, you know, I kind of like Carnot. That's a good name. Thank you, Trifonus. Alright, Cardinal Carnot. Alrighty, I will send this off to Bork for the idle animations, which I know he's going to want to add to them. And then that can be submitted later today. Alright. I promise we'll go back to Deepwater Garden now, guys. I just wanted to quickly get that out of the way, because I did promise Bork. I did promise Bork I'd do that for him. There we go. Alrighty, so, what do we want to build today, chat? You may hear yourself asking. Which is weird that you consider it to be yourself, considering it's me asking, but that's the forced laugh I was after. It's not forced, Fish. It's just, I hardly know her jokes. It's still funny to me, but I do it all the time with my friends. Carnot is a French scientist, did some stuff on engine efficiency. Oh, cool. I did not know that. Hal is a classic sci-fi name. White Flares isn't really sci-fi, though. At least I don't consider it to be. It's an idea for a White Flare tank that just lances and lifts evercraft called Vlad. Can't call it Vlad, but you can definitely... I like the idea. You should go for it. Talk to Bork about it. Right, tank done. Pack it in, lads. Stream over. True, yeah. All right, we're gonna go play some Monster Hunter Rise until Borderwise gets here. No, let's look at my little inspiration. I actually found something on Reddit the other day, which inspired me, which is actually gonna be quite nice. Where is it? Alrighty. Where is what I'm looking for? Exciting gameplay here, chat. It's just me going, where's what I need? View profile. Ah, there we go. Sorry, I have a post saved on Reddit, but I was looking at for the vehicle I want. Oh, but I also have a plane here that I could design. That could actually be really fun. All right, you know what? We're gonna do some democracy today, chat, because I'm indecisive about what I want to build. We're gonna do some democracy here, because I'm curious as to what you guys want. Plane, ship, or tank. They're all going to be Deepwater Garden. Actually, well, one of them's not going to be Deepwater Garden style, but I'm not going to spoil what it will be because I don't want to influence decisions. Plane, tank, ship. Alright, you guys have 3 minutes for democracy, and I'll just chat for a bit. There we go. I'm also trying to find the post that I want, so. Because they're all from like 4 years ago. God damn it. Why do I do this to myself? Ah, found it. Okay, we're good. Alrighty. So I'm curious as to what you guys want to see. Why not all three at once? Because I don't feel like doing that. Oh, people really want to see the plane. Is it just because it's not Deepwater Guard style? Is that why you guys want to see it? What did you change on the Ravager? I just tuned in. Mostly just set the scuttle settings and all that. I couldn't find a way to really nicely fit the missiles. So I just put it back to how it was. I just did scuttle settings, I did speed settings. I really didn't touch much else. Performance-wise, I'm actually pretty happy with it. It 2 shots of Kopesh, so. Roar in his villager arc, honestly. Wait, Roar doesn't know Hal? I know Hal. It's just... Yeah, I know that Hal is a sci-fi name. I'm saying that White Flares is not sci-fi. Thought Freestyle was sci-fi? I don't know, not really. It's more of like sports cars mixed with tanks, right? I guess it could be science fiction. Like, technically any of this is science fiction. Theoretically, Deepwater Guard is science fiction. But it's not what I would consider sci-fi, you know what I mean? Fine amphibious tank. That is not what I'm doing. That will not be the plan here. Why not make a flying tank that floats on water? Because that's why. Okay, then it's done, so you can probably submit it with the others. Did you not want to do idle animations on it, or no? FDD is funny with sci-fi fins. Yeah, like, they're all technically sci-fi. Do a Deepwater Guard hover tank? Oh my god, no. You already have the Shuriken, which can go on land. Bork, did you not want to do any, what's it called? Idle animations on it, or no? Because that's why I sent it back to you. If not, I can just send it in, I don't mind. Deepwater Guard has wooden pirate ships with fully automated control and visual target systems. Exactly, that's sci-fi. Okay, you guys seem to really want to do the plane. Which is going to be nice, because I haven't built a plane lately, and that's going to rob Quarry of another time of being able to watch me do tanks. I finally returned the ashes, and I immediately leave it again, chat. It's too funny, it's too funny. It's as if you took a ship from the 1860s and put computers from it today in it. Forget about the idle animations. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, no worries. Yeah, just get that handled, send it back to me, I'll double check it, and then we can send it in today. Ooh, I got a message. Ooh, is it? No, it's not a message I wanted. Damn. Alright, I can ignore that then. Oh, wait, there is a... Okay, so it seems to me like the... okay, so what I wanted to showcase to you guys today won't be available until tomorrow. So, alright, well that settles that at least. Alright, plane 1, surprisingly easy. Do you put a... Ash's Codal never does tanks. I do tanks, I just took a break. Because, like, keep in mind, if you look at... Well, actually, I guess you guys can't really look at the update folder, but, like, Bork, Cheesecake, and I got submitted... What is it? The entirety of White Flares within the past 2 months. That's what Codal helps her for. True. But, like, Bork and Cheesecake submitted, like, the entire White Flares roster for Ashes within the last 2 months, and so I've been mostly working my way through those, and I'm a little bit tired of tanks. You did the show tell and that's it. Well, I also did the Kopesh. I also did some of the Ravager. I had Bork and Cheesecake do a lot of the nice deco on it, and some of the rest of the functionality, just to improve it there. But like a good portion of the Ravager was me. And then what else was there? I've been working on the Land Marauder. That takes a lot out of me, but I can't show it off because I want that to be a surprise. 2001: A Space Odyssey, but also because of Hale, Otacon, Emmerich, who worked on the huge mechs in MGS. Oh, I completely forgot about Otacon. A little bit tired of Tank Sir. You built 2.5. I've built other ones. I've also been building Lightning Hood stuff and Onyx Watch. Hey, 1 second. I've also been building Steel Empire. I want you guys to look at these folders. Okay? There is a build in each of these that I have worked on. That's why I organized them in the folders. Apparently GT doesn't get anything, but... Oh no, GT does have something. I don't think you guys understand how much work I do behind the scenes. It's just a lot of the stuff, I'm not familiar with the styles, and it's just me, like, you know, removing and adding one block at a time. So I tend not to stream that stuff because it's just not as interesting. Oh, so you built 2.5. Cheesecake, do you remember I also had to review more than 2.5? How tech the weapon systems are in FTD once you examine it, even the weapon system that don't seem so at first. Stream them then? It's not interesting though. It's just me sitting there going, herm. Alright, so talking about going herm, let's get started on that plane. I have a color scheme for this faction already because it's the Carfian one, which I want to change to have a bit more silver and less purple. It's going to be based off of my... actually, ironically enough, I want to take this, copy that, take this one, and paste that, because I want purple, silver, gold, and I don't know what the fourth color is going to be for this yet. I might do black, just to have like some darker colors, but it's based off my Monster Hunter armor, ironically enough, for Monster Hunter Rise, which you guys will see on Sunday. Chat has object permanence streams them, just cut out stuff. It's not on stream, how do we know it's not child slaves building the tanks? That's a fair point. Or at least YT. I'll probably end up YTing them. Oh no, handling 2-meter wide shells is cumbersome and slow. How about we just 3D print the shell inside the breach and then fire it? Cram cannons that compress payload to the same density as a white dwarf star. Good evening or whatever. Yeah, have a good one, Eagle. How's it going? Roman Senate looking at. Look, what can I say? I like my color scheme. Okay. Okay, so this one's actually a twin jet, which I've never worked on before. But this is the one I want to have for Carfion's plane design. This is going to be my conventional military. It's also going to be how I would build if I wasn't a Deepwater Guard builder. That's the plan for it, at least. Purple's true. Purple is just the best color. Also true. So let's get some alloy here, like the cringers we are. And 1 second, I want that platform back, because I want to actually take a look at how I used to do planes, because I think I want it to be about the same size as the Razor Bill. Because then I can use it on carriers, you know what I mean? Small planes, Razor Bill, Razor Billium. There we go. So we need wind size about 23, which isn't bad per se. Oh, this has really weird winds. It's like not forward swept, but slightly swept forward. Interesting. Okay. Alright, we can work with this, chat. We can work with this. It does have the similar canards at the front, though. Except it's just a lot more, sleek. Verdant. Purple good. True. Purpleston. I won't deny it. Purpleston is fun. Okay. So, let's take a new one here. That's about the size profile we're going for, which means I don't think we might have to use small custom jets, if at all. We might just not use custom jets, we might just use simple jets. One may wonder why Roar mainly builds Deepwater Guard until they realize that Deepwater Guard is the only faction to use significant amounts of purple. There you go, you finally caught on. Quite scared of the space tourney. I don't know how expensive we can make it. I've never made a spaceship, so I have no frame of reference, so I'm just going to give an arbitrary number and let you guys go ham. That's the current plan, honestly. I was just going to give you guys an arbitrary number. Okay, so. Alloy. Slope. New vehicle first. There we go. Alloy. Do I want to go... No, I don't want to go up like that. I have to remember how planes work, chat. How does this plane work specifically? It's very... Okay, interesting. It's actually, you know what? It's actually a little bit less than that. It has a shorter nose than what I thought it would. Okay, so let's plan it like that. That like beam I just put down is where the cockpit's gonna be, for the most part. Huh, it's been a while since I've made a plane, chat. God, how do I do this? How do I do this again, chat? Oh no. Okay. It's also better, yeah, it's how do I make a jet plane? I've never done one of those, I don't think. I think that might be too wide, honestly. Okay, let's do it the other way around, then. Let's do 4 into 2. See, and this is what I mean when I say, like, to me, like, just watching me figure out how to do something is rather boring. I'm sure you guys would rather, like, watch me just be able to do something and explain it as I go along. It's a dual seater, which is what I want. Tip, make nose pointy, I guess. You know what? True. Why didn't I think of that? Alright, we're going to have an APS barrel come out from here. And then we're going to do that to slope it a little bit more. Make it energy weapons only turny because space. Probably not going to do that. I'll allow any type of weapons, honestly. Actually, you know what? Let's, instead of doing 2, let's do 3 here. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit more of the shape of what I want, and then I can put the canards right here. And then just deco that as I get there. Okay, that works, that works. The main issue here is going to be the engine cowling. I might have to actually make this bigger first and then work my way up, or work my way down, kind of like what I did on Evercraft. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm trying my best not to just recreate the razor bill here. Okay, so if we do that there, have that slightly come off that way, and then... Huh, interesting. I want to do that like that, I believe. I might actually have to make that a little bit more connected. Let me try something, chat. Let me try something. I need a 4-to-1. There we go. Now, is that... that's not going to work how I want it to. That's going to be too bulky still, I feel. See, I've only ever done prop planes before. I've never done jets like this before. Which, honestly, it makes this fun for me, but it also makes this a little bit difficult. You know what I mean? Alright, so let's get the belly down here, just so we have our areas. Actually, well, that could work in terms of the cow. No, that's not going to work in terms of the cowling. At least make it incentivize building dens by giving a volume limit. Sure, I can do that. Okay, let's have this here come out for the wins. For those of you who don't remember, wins you normally want to have a little bit of a curve in them, but not too much. I'm looking at this right now, and the main thing I'm thinking is this too crinkled? Is it not angled enough? Which I think it might be, honestly. So let's rework how we're going to do that. We can change up here if we need to, just to have it easier to do like that. And then we can just have this come from out here, and something like that. Though, honestly, actually, I need that to be further back, ironically enough. That is too far forward. There we go. This is a surprisingly, what's the word? What is the word I'm looking for here, chat? Oh, okay, I know how. Okay, we're gonna do 4 into 8 over here. That's how we're gonna do this. That is how we're gonna do this. Again, I do not regularly do jet planes, so anything I'm doing here, it's just literally just me learning. Okay, I might actually take some of the Steel Strider's designs for inspiration. Because this is going to make it significantly larger than the Razor Bill, I feel. Yeah, it will, won't it? Damn. Ah, well, that's fine, whatever. We can just have bigger planes. Why not add massive square intakes? Because I'm adding massive circular air intakes. Air armor, best armor, true. My 3 billion wood block strategy in shambles. Will it have inverted swept winds? I'm not sure yet. The winds are not something I'm thinking about right now. I'm just trying to think of how to get the nose how I want it. Which, this is aerodynamic at least. But... and will at least be a little bit easier in terms of having the belly armored. There we go. Okay. Just put you forward and hide the original mesh, please. Thank you. Oh, you're all broken. Okay. Okay, I see what's going on here. Backwards. Forwards. Let's just move you down by like 0.1. There we go. That should fix both sides. Yep, there we go. We're good. Alrighty. Should make it like a F2H Banshee. Totally not because I'm biased. It's my favorite early jets. I have to look at the Banshee. F2H Banshee. Actually, it's going to be similar to the Banshee. Here, I will post the reference image in FTD General for what I want to do. Then you guys can decide from there what you think of it. FTD General. There we go. There's the reference art for today's stream. Alright, sorry, just checking some other notifications there. But yeah, that's the main plan for today. Instead of having a massive dent in the front to catch air for the pilots, true, they need to breathe. Look, if you're cold, they're cold. Bring your pilots in this winter. Here, let's change that over to working on CC, then continue in Borderwise's. Oh yeah, about rules. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I kind of like it. I'm just trying to decide the best way to shape it without using a massive amount of decos. Because like I could theoretically just, you know, use spheres to shaping up the nose, but I want to have it at least a little bit structural before I do that. So we'll work on it from there. You know? Alright. So I want there to be enough room for 2 cockpits, which we have. We'll have one here, and then one here. Let's add little pink wedges for the cockpit so we know where we need to keep it and where we don't. Let's actually do one here. And one here. There we go. Which means we only really need to have this... yeah, actually that's about far enough for how far it comes out. Might be able to make that VTOL. Maybe. I don't plan on having this one be VTOL. I have different ideas for a VTOL version. Okay, so from here, actually let's take this. Let's do this. But not pink, please. There we go. We can have you come out like this. Like this. And then we can have you go up from there, honestly. There you go. That's kind of like what it does for the winds. And then let's take it out to about, how wide is that? 31. Alright, let's do 20 free width. There we go. And that doesn't look... actually, does that look long enough? We can do a little bit longer than 20 free. I'm not going to be too much of a hard ass on it, but... honestly, no, it doesn't even look wide enough, honestly. I need to do, like, this part here, which is, like, that weird angled bit. Honestly, one second. Let's do this. Let's change how we're doing it. There we go. It's going to be crinkled, though, but I can stretch that out. That's fine. Because I can go up the free wide. And then just move it forward by 1, and that connects the entire bit there. There we go. Nice. And then we can just keep this at a... let's do this at a 4 meter interval, honestly. Here, let's get rid of that deco, actually. What if we try it at a 1 to 4 meter? Would that get me more of the shape I want there? You know what I mean? Maybe, but only if I do it like this, eh? I don't want to do it too wide, because then it's going to look like a delta wind craft, which I would rather not have. That actually works fine, I think, there. Now I think I'm going to have to either direct connect it or expand it out, eh? Oh, that could work. Maybe. Stubby wins. It's time fuse, doesn't matter how thick the armor is, it'll just explode in the middle of the tank. Ah, I see. Alright, so in that case, what we could do is this. Now, let's go back to what we had earlier. Yeah, let's go back to what we had earlier. Then what we can do is we can just do that. Or we can just do this into this. There we go. Alright, took me a second, but we got there, chat. And we'll take the winds out to 31. I think that should be good enough that we don't have to worry about it too much. Basically, roar discrimination. What do you mean, roar discrimination? Looks like the winds might want to be 1 down if you're going 1 to 1. Here, it's an oblique view, so give me a second here. You know what? You are right. The winds do want to be 1 down. That would probably explain why I was looking at it and it didn't look right. Alright, so we can put these down here. Plus, we're going to have room here anyway because it's going to be within here. And this is going to come up, so that works out. Otherwise, the engines will be too far up. That's true, yeah. So let's put them here, which make that actually that makes that a lot easier. Thank you guys for catching that. About yay amount here. Yeah, because I want room for the canards at the front. There we go. How are the wind shapes done? Are they just cut off? No, they're a little bit tapered. Okay. How are they tapered though? That looks like a 2 into a 1, honestly. Then it just kind of goes straight back. Kind of like this, you know what I mean? How do we feel about that for wind shape, guys? Also, I guess we do want them reverse swept, eh? Because they kind of... That just kind of goes out like a normal one, so what we want to do is... God, so many new styles to learn with this. This is so much fun. Kind of want it like this. I think we want it backwards, though. So from here to here. Keep that, you know what I mean? Like... Something like that, almost. Where do they start? They start halfway through the rear seats. Just want to say that I stole your tractor beam fortress idea? Nice. I stole it from PArt1, so... You didn't steal it from me, don't worry. Dr. Fan and have the wind do a half circle to clear the intake? Yeah, probably not, eh? Let's do 1 meter here. For that like that initial triangular slope. And we want to start halfway through the second cockpit, which we said was going to be like here-ish. There we go. Yeah, that looks a little bit better for what we want anyway. There we go. Okay. So we do it like this. Like I said, sometimes it's just easier to start bigger and then we can like shorten it down from here. Those ones look too big now. So let's actually reduce that volume. There we go. That looks a bit more proportional. Yeah, and they are still a little bit slanted, and then they come back quite slanted as well. So we do this. So we want our little like bit at the back here. Where no, it goes straight off from there. So in that case, we won't do that. What we'll do is What will we do? I think we do this into this just to get that curve. And then what we'll do is try to figure this shape out, I think. Yeah, I think that will work. This is simple and similar to what I do on the deep water guard planes with the edges, where I kind of crimp the edges for lack of a better word. And then that lets you really rotate it into the wedges, which we already saw that these wedges follow the same curve of the plane. So we'll do wedge back. Oh, do we want wedge inwards or wedge back? 1 second. 1 second, chat. I may have messed up here. Because we want the wind follows the same shape both sides, right? Is it parallel? No, no, okay, no, it goes out on both sides. It's a triangle, not a parallelogram. Okay, good. I was a little bit worried there for a second. Actually, I do think the wedge back free looked better anyway. And then what we'll do is something like that. Yeah, okay, that's starting to look like a plane at least. We can take that. We can deal with it having it looking like a plane. Enjoying a bowl of ramen after this winter's first thaw down here in MN, nice and salty. Really? Oh, we haven't thawed yet. We've been getting snow all week. It sucks. There we go. We can fix the rest of that later, especially like with here how it crinkles out. I'm not a fan of that. Just not sure how we'd fix that yet. I think that's the best way, honestly. At least for now, we can deco that on later. I'm fine. The one might be a bit too curvy. Modern jets have more straight edge. You think so? So what if we do something like this then? This is what I was originally gonna do, right? I just have them come straight back, but see, that looks too thin to me. You know what I mean? Because that feels to me like a propeller one. What I could do is this. Let's do like, say, free. And then we move it back. Actually, you know what? No, one second. Let's add in at least one little wedge back here. And then we can go straight across. You know what I mean? Like that, a little bit. No, because that still crinkles the metal. The biggest issue is it crinkles the metal over here. I think maybe what if we do 4... Maybe something like that? How do we feel about that angle? Taper's too much like a kitchen knife in my opinion. Little would be nice, or so would a straight cut with a little bobble on the end. Because it does taper in the image, you know what I mean? You have it going from a 4 meter to a 2 meter to a 1 meter at the front. I'd go 4 meter and then at the end just a single 1 meter. Oh, so you think like over here, I would get rid of this tapering. So you want it to be something almost like this. Yeah, I guess that could work. Like something like that, maybe? Still feels a little bit too thin for me. Oh, it needs movement. Yeah, the image tapers much quicker, I feel. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very quick, like, it's a very thin win in the image, which I don't mind, per se, but just trying to figure out how I would make it feel a little bit less thin, you know? What if I do something like this, maybe? What if I try this, just to thicken up the win a little bit so it doesn't feel so, so thin? That could work for the wins. Also, I feel like they're still a little bit too far forward as well. It's a very narrow win, less for speed and more for maneuverability. I think it's also not quite perpendicular at the back. Yeah, that's the fin, right? Like, it's not... Like, it does kind of curve in at the last little bit there. tapers in. So like something like this would be what I... Oh, something like this would be what I want, you know what I mean? Then I also think that I just need to move all of his back as well. Because in the image, like, there's a lot of room between the canard and the wing, you know what I mean? But the canard's like also is like right at the tip of the nose, it would be here. So I feel like I want to move these wings back by 1. Which again, okay, so you know what? This won't be a carrier plane anymore, but I was hoping to get it the same size at least. But again, we can always shrink stuff down after we're done here, you know what I mean? Like, we're doing a design right now, and then we can shrink it down later. If we put it like that, that does seem more proportional to me. What do you guys think? Hey, Archivist, how's it going? Hope it's going well. It's not really a curve, it angles in slightly the whole length. Yeah, we have to be like, No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's just, it's weird. You know what we can try over here, actually? Just so we can, so we don't have it crinkling back on itself. Let's try something like this, maybe? Do the offset here. Then we can just put the wedge right on the back of it. How does that look? Makes the end look weird, though, doesn't it? Because if you look at how I did the razor build, right? I did, oh, I did wedges on the front for the wood, didn't I? Yeah, and then on the back. Oh, I see. So maybe I'm doing it the wrong way in terms of maybe I want the wedges on the front. Yeah, I built them backwards. That explains why I'm struggling so much, chat. God damn it. I did it completely backwards. That's hilarious. Okay. Let's do this again, but a little bit easier this time because I'm not building backwards. I was wondering why it looked so weird, but no, that would be why. Also use 2-meter wedges. Real wings are more slanted in the back and wedges on the front make sense. Are less slanted in the back and wedges on the front makes more sense. Yeah. Yeah, no, normally it's wedges on the front because like I do straight out with the how goes the stream? It's going pretty good. The creature had therapy? Hell yeah, eh? No, I started earlier today, which was nice. It seems like more people enjoy the earlier starts, and then I got the collab with Borderwise later today. Didn't get to show off all the fun stuff that I wanted to today, but that just means I'll have to wait for tomorrow. Meant in profile they are a teardrop? Ah, I see. So you're saying use the 2-meter winds here. Or use 2 meters here. Yes, earlier stream is nice. That's good to know. Yeah. I left it to a vote, right? Okay, honestly, if I don't use 4-meter winds, though, that's gonna make this feel too big, in my opinion. No. Yeah, like, I feel like this needs to be the 4 meters here, just to get the angle I want. And then I wanted it out to about... Was it here, or was it the next one? This is 25 wide right now. Maybe I made the front too big, and that's what the issue is. No, because that's the same size of the front as the razor bill. Actually, that's not true, no. No, because on the razor bill, that's just the wind mounts. That's not necessarily the fuselage. Alright, let's get rid of these just so I know where I'm building. We can move these little guys in. God, not only are we making a new style, we're also doing a plane I've never done before. It's so much fun. There we go. Let's move that in by 1. About here-ish. Here-ish. Right there. There we go. Because again, we're trying to make this small, chat. I want to make this as a carrier plane if I can. Meant in profile there, or teardrop. How do you armor propellers? That's the neat part, you don't. And the front is blunt, but the back is sharp in profile, not the angle from above. Ah, okay. Do you have a weapon in mind? Not sure yet. I'm deciding between if I want to do APS on this or if I want to do plasma on this. We'll see. But yes, A, what are you up to today? It's a fine Friday morning, actually. It's actually morning for once. Normally I'm so used to saying afternoon, but what are you up to today? Yeah, we'll be rounding out the front and all that. I'm not worried about that. I'm just mostly worried about trying to get this to work over here. Trying to get the structural shape that I want. Let's have that go back. Whoops. In here. There we go. Just check the temp. It's technically 3 Celsius, so we're melting the snow, but it might still snow at night. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, it's -9 where I am. Okay. Put that there. Which means we are going to have to move this back when this becomes a 8-meter slope. Alrighty. So let's grab you. And move you back to here. Can I do 1 forward? Because it's going to be an 8-meter slope, so I think I can do one. I can get away with 1 forward. Hey, look at that. I can easily get away with that. Alright, so now what we do here is... God, also building with alloy feels weird. Very rarely build with alloy, chat. I want it to actually be like this. I don't think I've ever done one like this before. 8 meters. Position to 3.5. There we go. I'm pretty happy with that positioning. Apply mirror. And would you look at that? That just barely doesn't fit. Actually, that's fine. We can buff that out with Deco, chat. Not much yet. Getting pins together for the new job and looking at the commission queue. Hell yeah, sounds good. I think it might be broader-wise time too. He starts in an hour. So normally he starts an hour after I do. But now, because I switched my time around, he starts 2 hours after I do. So we have 2 hours without border-wise, 2 hours with border-wise, and then we'll have 2 hours with Neko. Oh, but he is messaging me right now. So we'll see what he says. Yeah, I didn't realize he streamed so early his time, because it was 6 a.m. for him when we called earlier, around 10. I felt so bad for the guy, because I definitely woke him up. I think Border streams now. Does he? Did he start? Does he start earlier? Okay, he's typing. Okay, yeah, he is ready. You're right. Alright, there we go. I'll go into the call with him there. Hey, how's it going? I thought you start an hour after I do, not the same time I do. Also, I absolutely have you on Steam. Yay! Like, I'm at least... yeah, you're right there. You're in my friends list.
Really? I could
Yes.
not find you on Steam.
Yeah, I'm Rorson VT on Steam.
Well, I signed into friends chat. I couldn't find you.
You have 22 friends on Steam. Just look for your friends list.
Oh, there you are. You didn't show up for some stupid reason. Okay, I'm gonna go live now.
All right, you have a good one. I'll let me know when you get your intro done, and I can switch over to a multiplayer. That is hilarious.
That is funny and stupid.
Well, smart is that our borders true.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, here I got some questions in chat as well, so I'll answer them, and then I'll let you do your intro, and then we can get into a multiplayer together. Hell yeah.
Okay.
All right, see you in a bit. Okay. What is your tip on streaming for a long time? Honestly, just do something you enjoy. It's hard to stream for a long time on something that you're not having fun with. So the easiest way to have, the easiest way to be able to stream for a long time is just to have fun with it. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to do this. That's wood. Wedge front. That's metal. I want to do wedge front into a fin there. And then from back here. Okay. And then that should be fine, question mark? I can't do it how I would normally do it, but... Alright. Is he streaming yet? He doesn't have a stream up yet. Alright, there we go. I'm undeafened. Yeah. No, I was just seeing if you had your stream up yet, because I didn't know if you were going to do an intro and then come back to the call.
Well, nope. I'm just going for it.
Oh, okay,
Today,
cool.
Today the stream is scuffed.
Yeah,
Unfortunately. Also, Stream Elements appears to be working, so that's really nice.
Nice, you got it set up. That's good.
I think so.
Glad-
I think it's a bit messy, and I don't think it's optimized because I didn't really have time to really get into it. But
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
We're
Oh, yeah. There we
here.
go. It said Borderwise is now live streaming. Yeah. So you're fine then, because that means it's in chat. It's working. So when you get a follow, it'll show you, which is quite nice. That's how I use it, at least.
Yes.
All right.
Perfect. I'm also in the test branch. Are you in the test branch?
No. Okay. So the test branch doesn't work right now.
I will quit from the depths and relaunch it then.
Yeah, you're gonna have to relaunch that because I got a message back from the devs. They're not gonna get it done before stream today, so I'm just gonna do that tomorrow.
Oh, I need to double check if I lied in my stream alerts.
No, it seems fine from what I saw there.
Okay. I need to.
What's in the test branch? There's nothing in the test branch. It's just I may or may not have given Borderwise access to the experimental branch, which is completely different and very hush hush.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
So for the most part, we were gonna showcase some new features today. I double checked last night to make sure they were working. They were, and then I loaded it up today, and a little patch got through that crashes the game from the launcher now. Which honestly, really interesting how they did that. But
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't know. Everything is scuffed. Life is scuffed. Life is scuffed. Thank you, Akavist, for welcoming me in Raw's chat. Are we gonna do the merge chat thing?
oh, yes, we are. Okay, so I'm going to do this. This is going to open a window and an invitation to you. And then I turn my mic and mute my audio. And then that means you should be able to drop in, and then I can enable share chats. Hey, there you are. So just make sure that, like, you know, you're... Oh, no, you just left.
Did I?
Okay, yeah, okay, you're back. You're good. It's just Twitch
Alright,
being
Twitch
weird, don't worry.
TV.
Alright, so I click this
TV
button,
wants-
and then
Alright.
we have shared chats.
Okay, so I've got a window here saying Twitch TV wants to use your microphone. Like, is that...
You can just say yes or no to that, and then just mute your audio and mic when you're in that little window. That's how I do it.
Okay.
Because so some streamers will use this instead of Discord. I like using this for the shared chats, and then just still using Discord anyway.
Okay. I think that worked. Are there any echoes or something on your
No,
end?
I don't have any because I have my audio and mic turned off. So I can see your guy is talking right now, but
Okay.
yeah, little Sudi is activated. But you can just mute that stuff in that little window that opened up because it should open up as a pop-out window. And then I enabled shared chat, so our chats are now shared. So if anyone wants to talk to Borderwise, they can, or vice versa.
Tolroth's life just got more complicated as a mod by the looks of
Yes,
it.
so Tolroth, Quarry, and Carson now mod all the chats. Oh, and Driver's a mod now
Holy.
too. Cool.
Holy crap, that's amazing.
Yeah, so we now have 4 mods, because I think you have 2 and I have 2.
Oh, wow. This technology is amazing.
Oh,
Can
I know,
be
right? It's
trusted with
crazy.
it? Right.
All
From the
right.
Depths is still updating at
Yeah.
99%, so...
Good old Kiwi Wi-Fi.
Kiwi Wi-Fi. I'm so happy I was able to upgrade my internet to not be as terrible as it used to be, but I'm still on the buttocks end of the planet, so yeah, there's
Fair.
not much getting around that.
Alright, so what should happen too, which is really cool, is it'll have a little icon for whose chat they come from. So, like, if you look in yours, I don't know if you refresh the actual Twitch page itself. Or maybe it's just on my side, because it happens in my chat. But you can see in my chat, I can see, like, sent from Rosen VT's channel or sent from Borderwise's channel. It's really cool.
I have a mouthful of peanuts. I should have said that.
Alright. There we go.
This is my breakfast these days. Is like I run out of time
Yeah.
before I have to start streaming because I stream too bloody early in the morning, and I just eat peanuts.
Fair. No, for me, I had, what did I have? I had a bagel with cheddar jalapeno cream cheese and then, like, a rice pudding with blueberries, because I bought these, like, little rice pudding packets, and I love them.
Oh, that
It's like, that's
sounds
been-
so much better than peanuts.
No, I did a big grocery trip the last 2 days. Alright, let's save this as, I don't know, there we go.
What was that noise?
That was me just mashing the keyboard. All right, we'll come back to that plane design later. I was designing a plane for my custom campaign for my own personal faction because I've been trying to figure out what my style looks like if it wasn't Deepwater Guard. Like if I build just my own style freehand, and so far I'm struggling with it.
You're attempting to find yourself artistically. Yeah. That's hard. I don't think I've even managed it yet.
Well, you have your you have your canoes, right? You have a style for your ships, whereas I've only ever done Deepwater Guard. So I sent you the password. It's the same one as usual. Multiplayer should be hosted. Oh, I'm in Ashes. 1 second. Ignore that.
I was about to say.
Sorry, I forgot about the land in the background. All right, there you go.
Did you forget there was land?
There was in fact land. Interesting feature. Yeah, it's pretty fun, Aperture. I enjoy being able to share chats like this. I imagine game dev is hard at the best of times. No, it's super easy. Oh, Nukefire, welcome in.
Are you sure the password's the same? I'm having trouble joining. Oh, wait, no.
I sent it to you in DMs as well.
Hold on. Did that work? Nope.
It's no... do you have capitals on?
Nope. Nope.
I messaged...
Chat. It's got an error code. E-chat room enter response doesn't exist.
Okay, I'm going...
The hell does that mean?
Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna... Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna remove the password and just limit it to 2 players. Try now.
Oh, I better get in quick.
Well, if anyone... I can just kick anyone who is silly enough to try and join. It's like... Congratulations, you wasted 5 seconds. Is it still not working?
Oh, hold on.
Did you update your game?
Well, no, I opted out of the beta, so...
Yeah, I'm also opted out of the beta right now.
Okay, well, that means we're on the same kind of From the Depths.
Yes.
And yeah, chat can see the password. I just realized they're yelling.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, chat sees the password every time I boot up. That's fine.
Alright, well, I'm gonna chuck up the RoboQuest starting soon screen to censor this, just for giggles.
No.
I am not being able to join you right now. Can you launch the multiplayer sesh?
Okay, so I do host that. Here, you try hosting it then.
Okay,
are you in 4.1.2.0 up at the top there?
Hold on. 4.1.2.0, yes. So
okay.
I'm gonna host. Password is... I will DM it to you right now. Chat cannot see anything because I have blinded them with a robot.
Yeah, the password's a common fact at this point, exactly, Eagle. Like, most people don't play, like, FTD multiplayer. Alright. Let me know when the lobby is up. There we go.
It is up.
Okay. Okay, you're in the Ashes of the Empire land designer. I swapped back to Neat. That's what happened. Oh my god, okay? So I was in Ashes, and then I swapped back to Neater, and then you swapped.
How the hell did I end up in Ashes?
I have no idea, but that explains why it wasn't working.
Well, that was stupid. Okay, let's try it again. Me host or you host?
I'll host. Oh my god, that is hilarious. Please, yeah, go to Neater. I'll take the password off because I don't need it at this point.
Yeah, everyone's seen it. We've shown our whole butt here.
This is some Looney Tunes shit. It really is. There you go.
There we go.
Alright. Oh, that's so funny. Whose question they roll.
For the shenanigans. Oh, my lord. Okay, we're finally in.
Alright, there we go. I was telling Chad earlier, it's like I just got used to like the new controls, and now like having to go back to the old version is so sad.
Oh, the camera controls are new?
Oh, you'll see. Trust me, you'll see. I wanted to show you like everything today, but unfortunately, it seems it won't be ready. I'm so sad.
Well, wow. And I suppose like because I have no idea like apart from the camera controls, which I know nothing about. And the updates to the Nita factions.
Yeah,
I have no idea what's happening with this update. So
yeah, tons of updates for Ashes. Like White Flares is being completely redone for Ashes, which will be very fun. Here it is. All right, so this is what we had for you last time we were playing.
Yes.
Okay. Oh yes, the carrier canoe. I remember now. All right.
Yep.
So, what would you like to work on it for it today? I'm curious.
Well, carrying on where we've been before, I'm trying to remember if there was supposed to be a turret, like, over here.
Well, I see a 3x3 cram underneath the deck right now.
Yeah, definitely was working on that.
Yeah, that feels a little bit small for a ship of this size, in my opinion, but what do I know? I don't do cram.
Well, you know what? You are absolutely right. We can make it bigger. It's just that if I make it bigger... Wait, you're going to be working on the turret cap, right?
Yeah, I can do the turret caps for you if you do the Tetris.
Oh, okay,
before I do
groovy. In that case...
Yeah.
In that case, the turret cap's your problem, so I'm just going to make this cram as big as possible, and you can work out the neck. Are we doing a necklace turret or a necked turret?
Preferably a necked turret, honestly. That's how I do most of mine. Yeah, that's how I do most of mine, at least.
Okay,
it just makes it quite simple.
Right, so thinking ahead of time, how thick is the deck going to be? Just one, two,
that's up to you.
How many layers?
It's it's currently 2 layers, but if you want it more, you can.
I think 2 layers is bare minimum, I think. And the neck should be 3x3, shall we say.
Should I be scared of trying to learn controls for this? The new controls are actually much easier. So the current controls are... They're not necessarily obtuse, but they're not exactly intuitive. The good news is, though, is that you don't have a lot of that built-up gamer experience AE, which means, like, everything that you think would be intuitive in this game, which isn't for most gamers, won't affect you. So that's good.
That is good, actually.
Yeah. So you won't have, like, preconceived notions of how camera should work, etc., etc.
Sometimes not knowing is the best knowing.
Pretty much, yes.
All right. Do we want to be naughty and use reinforced wood around the turret just so it's 2 layers and isn't literally cardboard?
Yeah, for sure. You can do it.
Okay. People. I don't know. People are snobby about reinforced wood.
Oh yes, I'm one of them. I refuse to use it on Deepwater Guard designs, but
well, yeah, it wouldn't fit with them, honestly.
No, but again, like, this is a fan build, right? And I tend to do that too. Like, the freebooter has some technically illegal design choices, but I want to make it usable, so that's why I do it. Perfect. I just got used to the current controls. Oh, Queen, no. Oh no.
Sucks for you.
Water drown him? Which one? Because I don't have any water right now. I just have hot chocolate, like, mocha.
Time chat. Okay. Chat's planning something. I'm scared.
I know. I can see it.
Well,
right.
I mean, they could fill my entire, like, screen with emojis because, like, the stream element's like emoji explosion. Oh, I have managed to get that working. So
oh, fun.
Every time chat does an emoji, like it does something in there. Yep,
okay.
Yep, there's one. I don't know what emoji that is, but here it is.
Oh no! I want to see if it's on yours then. Oh, okay.
Chat, how's my stream looking? Is Stream Elements like affecting performance at all? I am keen to know.
So Stream Elements should just be a bot in chat. It shouldn't really be affecting anything on your end.
Yeah.
Oh god, they're spamming Roarmog. Oh no. I've never. I see. I don't have that part usually, so that's new to me. That's cool.
That's
fun.
I
gotta move my chat over a little bit. There we go.
In the highly unlikely event that my stream gets boring, I hope it's an unlikely event. Then chat can amuse themselves just by watching like emojis float around.
Chat amusing themselves is a time-honored tradition.
Oh yes. You have to keep chat amused. You know what they say, idle hands.
Oh, true. They'll start revolting soon.
Yep. They're always revolting. Sorry, chat. You are not revolting.
There we go.
You smell wonderful. I'm guessing. All right, Roar. What are you doing over on?
I'm just working on the flight deck right now, so I know how tall I can make the turret cap, and then I'm just waiting to see how many barrels you want and how you're gonna make the neck work.
Okay, so
because if you have the neck be 3x3x2, I think that would be ideal. But also, I don't know how much room that gives you down below. But we can also just we can expand the bottom too.
It gives me a fair amount of room down here. So yeah, I'm thinking for this size. Right, what do we want this cram to be? Because we Deepwater Guard fan build, which means frag and HE. and not like tons of hardener pellets, so it can actually get through a lamb. So...
Yeah, you can use hardener pellets. I think the only pellets we can't use for Deep Water Guard cram is Incendiary and EMP. Everything else is on the table.
All right, time for a nice big APHE cram then.
Yeah, I think APHE can't be fused if I'm not mistaken. Here, let me go. I have the rules right here. Let me go review the rules.
Let's go review the rules. We're already breaking them, but it's okay.
True. Again, yeah, at the end of the day, like, you know, we're making this aesthetically Deep Water Guard, not necessarily functionally Deep Water Guard. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because functionally Deep Water Guard just isn't as fun. Yeah, okay, no, sorry. The only rule for cram is no EMP. And no for Incendiary, no Oxidizer on non-godly craft. There you go.
Oh,
just say it's a godly. True. Just say it's a godly Deep Water Guard canoe.
Of course it's a godly. What else would it be?
Oh, so my other question I have for you, Mr. Wise, is when it comes to planes on this craft, do you just want to use the planes I have for Deep Water Guard, or do you want to make your own?
Both. We can stick your planes on, see if it makes us happy.
Okay.
And it probably will, let's be honest. But then later we can see. I can try. Okay, see the thing is, like, I've never made Deep Water Guard style planes before, so we probably should just stick with what you've already made because you know how to build in that style.
I was gonna say that's fair. Consider I invented the new style. Yeah. These are all me. Look at these. Sorry, I like showing these off. They're so cute. But yeah, so I put them off to the side. Your flight deck is wide enough. Nice.
Oh, that's very convenient.
Yeah. So
they fit.
Yeah, I can probably I'll probably put them vertically, like how FTD does carriers, and that way you can fit 2 of each kind here. You know what I mean?
Oh, I love the razor bill.
He works now too. That's the best part. He's functional now.
That is good.
Because before he would just go off into orbit and like wasn't able to be controlled. Now he actually functions correctly and does proper dogfight, and it's so good.
Yay! It's got a gun on it and everything. Great.
Yeah. And then for the other 2, one is just a torpedo bomber, and the last one's a dive bomber.
Ooh, let me see. Let's see if I can guess which is what. Oh, I think the one with the massive torpedo under it is probably the torpedo bomber, I would guess.
Oh, I got Hydrate spammed. Oh, and Hydrate co-host. Oh no. Alright, so...
Wait, what?
Yeah, so Hydrate co-host is a redeem I have that's twice the cost of a normal Hydrate, which makes my co-host, i.e. you in this case, have to drink as well.
Okay, well, I better go find a water bottle then. I'll be right back.
I also don't have a water bottle, so I'm just drinking my coffee for you guys. Considering a Caproni CA-5S torpedo bomber, do it, it's fun.
I'll be right back.
Alright, guys. Alright, Borderwise's chat, now that I have you here, you're probably wondering why I've gathered you here today. We're teaching this man how to build aesthetically pleasing canoes. Because he still wanted a canoe for Deep Water Guard, but you know what? It's gonna be cool. Don't worry, guys, I got you. You have to drink rum since you're working on Deep Water Guard? Oh my god, no. I have like wine here, but I'm saving that for Halo. Do burpees you must wear. Oh, did you redeem an exercise? Ah, there is an exercise. Okay. Alright, well, let me get finished with the explanation, then I can do the exercise there when Borderwise is drinking his water.
I got it. I've taken a sip.
Oh, nice. Okay, so yeah. So these planes would easily fit on there. If you do 2 of each, that's a nice complement of like little drone craft. You'd kind of feel like TG doing that, which is always fun. I love carrier gameplay in this game. Alright, I gotta do some exercises here.
Okay, I'll keep building, I guess.
Yeah, alright, I'll be right back.
Right. Alright, chat, it's just you and me.
Actually, chat, 1 second, I'll be like right back. Give me a second.
It's just you and me. You know what that means. If you have not built a canoe recently, that means you simply must. What is the crisp slap? I'm not sure what you're referring to. I was ineffectually hammering on the top of me water bottle to try and get it to shut, because me caveman. Me bang on thing. Okay. Oh boy, single blocks, that's not good. Single blocks is not good. Single blocks is actually fine, what am I talking about?
Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. I had to go switch into shorts and then did the burpees. Because I was in jeans because I went to the store this morning. Because I forgot to buy dish soap. Alright, we are back.
We are indeed back.
What is the crisp slap? The crisp slap is for PArt1.
Oh. I thought they were referring to the sound I made when I was, like, ineffectually beating on the top of my water bottle to close it.
Oh, no. Crisp slap is a redeem I have, because whenever PArt1 is on the channel with me, if I say, like, a pun, I can, like, end up just, like, doing the badum-ts, which always sounds, like, really crisp over his mic. So...
Alright, decision time. I usually make my turrets fully armored all the way around.
Yeah, okay.
That is going to result in quite the small cram cannon in this particular case.
Remember, so you have a full metal inside here. Oh my god, your Deepwater Guard boat has full metal jacket. Nice. But what we could do is not armor the turret and just armor the inside of the turret well. Or like armor the, you know what I mean? And that way you can get a little bit more cram on it.
Yeah, I know, like, that is how a lot of Deepwater Guard things do it. I pretty much never do that because I tend to find that turrets survive a lot better if they themselves are armored. But we, like, you know, we're doing things Deepwater Guard style. I'm getting out of my comfort zone.
Again, this will make it easier.
Wait,
and you can get more. Yeah, you can get more bang for your buck if you don't have armor on the turret. Like, yes, it is a little bit weaker, but...
It's a lot weaker.
Well,
I tend to find that like armored turrets, they don't get decapitated as easily, which is something you see a lot. I see it a lot with craft which don't have internally armored turrets. Is that the turret cap actually falls off a lot more easily if it gets hit internally.
Okay.
It's the difference between losing like 5% health sooner rather than later, and sometimes that can make a big difference.
So in that case, do you want to, we can prefab the ship and make it wider?
Wait, no, I have a better idea. We can compromise.
Ooh.
We armor the front of the turret.
Yeah, that works for me.
And not the back.
Yeah, that's how I do the freebooter one, and the Kopesh.
Yeah, that's honestly the best of both worlds, and I should do that all the time, because, I don't know, people have pointed out to me, like, armoring the rear of the turret is perhaps not the smartest idea, because... Well, it's like...
it's pointing away from the enemy.
Yeah, if it's pointing away from the enemy, and also, if your turret's getting hit in the back, like, you've lost already. Counterpoint, having played the campaign a lot, I can tell you that your turrets can and will get hit in the back of the head occasionally, so...
Just bonk over the back of the head.
Well, yes, because you don't always have full control in, like, a campaign battle of, like, where your craft are and where the enemy craft are. So, I don't know. I prefer to be safe. I prefer to be cautious, but... Nah. Today, we are Deepwater Guard. They are not cautious. They are crazy people. Alright, I have never done 3D Tetris quite like this, so we're gonna do a lovely, delicious... sandwich, I think.
Yeah. Are you doing... Is this going to be 1 barrel cram or 2 barrel?
It's 1 barrel. This is not really big enough to justify having 2 barrels. It'll look cool, and that's it.
Okay. So in that case, I can start on the turret cap then. Let me spawn in a design for reference. What has a good 1 barrel cram? Okay, well, actually, here, what type of turret cap do you want? Do you want, like, a World War II turret cap, a World War I turret cap, or, like, just, like, a scrappy pirate one? Because, like, there's some that are, like, you know, because World War II ones are, like, the bigger, like, more turret cap armor, and then World War I ones have, like, the open breach and all that stuff.
What does this thing vibes probably a little bit more like... I think Scrappy Pirate one is the one, because, like... Yeah, I think that would fit this better.
Okay, second question. Do you want it offset?
What, you mean the barrel slightly, like, offset from the middle?
Yeah. Because in the turret cap, I can just build a connector up and then off to the side so we can have offset guns.
Is that gonna screw with the turret's aiming, though?
It shouldn't. Normally it doesn't, at least. Because the barrel will have enough... Yeah, the barrel will have enough azimuth to still aim, right?
Yeah, let's try that. I've never done an offset turret before in my life.
I've also never done one, so we're going to see how this goes.
Oh, it's new for you, too.
Yeah, I enjoy challenging myself with new designs. I was building
That's
the...
good.
Because otherwise I
Don't
find
be
the
like
game...
me. Don't retreat to the canoe comfort zone every time. Right.
Okay, let's come through here.
Frickin' cram bits in
And
here.
we'll do... Let's say we'll just do... No, yeah, it's gonna be a smaller turret, so let's just do one off to the side. Fire and... Oops. Oh, yeah.
Are you okay over there?
Yeah, no, it's just,
Ah, there you are.
I hit the wrong button multiple times.
Oh, I love it when that happens.
So we're gonna do some heavy barrels into some... Oh, we're doing... What's the gauge on this? Okay. Oh, sorry, do you need to...
Oh, sorry, I was matching controls there.
Yeah.
Alright. I need to reevaluate what I've done here. This is quite new. This is weird what's happening down here.
Don't worry, it's weird what's happening up here as well.
Oh,
right.
goody!
Let's, what would be a good craft to take... Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what I can do? The Raider. Where's the Raider?
This is the weirdest cram Tetris I've ever had to figure out in my life. It is weird. It is weird. It is the weirdest thing.
There we go. Alright, yeah, I think something like the Raider's turret I'm quite happy with. What do you think of this if you look over at the Raider?
Ooh.
Except it's going to be a little bit offset, but I like the idea of like the top-fed gun, kind of like an old-style Bren gun.
Oh! Wait. Am I looking at the correct... Yeah, I am looking at the correct...
Yeah, the Raider is the cram that has the turret cap. I'm thinking something like this, maybe. What do you think? And then I can, instead of having the offset plat... Because this is kind of like an ATT gun, which I love.
Yeah, it's
but,
like... It's like a German 88 almost. It's less armored naval like turret cap and more just like artillery on a boat.
Oh, you know, talking about the German 88, are we able to do airburst cram? Is that something that's possible? I haven't tried too much. Because if we did...
It is possible, yes.
Cram AA, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's less... airburst cram is usually best for like really big 180-degree frag crams.
Okay.
And it's just and I mean really big. We're talking Doom cram levels, like something much larger than this. HE, I don't know. You can kind of tickle an enemy sometimes that otherwise you would miss. But generally, it's something you do with frag. Although, if we make this, I don't know, explosions are fun. Do we want to make this a? What we can do here, and this is something that. Gmodism likes to talk about, is that basically all you need on a cram cannon, even if it's armor piercing, is a timed fuse.
Okay.
So if we're gonna just do that, we can make this just harden the frag. With maybe a smidge of HE just so it looks pretty.
Okay. Also, are you doing another turret up front in the turret well area? Like
I'm not sure we're gonna be able to fit it in there. We could put, I don't know, missiles or maybe even a mortar in there.
Well, I was gonna say, if you want, I have large torpedoes that would easily fit in there that I use on the freebooter.
That is even better than what I suggested. We should probably do that.
Well, that's also good, because that means I can get a little bit sillier with the cram barrel.
Yes.
Okay.
We like silly. Silly is good television.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do, pretty much. That should be long enough. Okay, how did they do this? Who did the Raider, by the way? Oh, Pathos, of course. What if can I just yoink the entire apparatus? Oh, I could just yoink the entire apparatus. Very nice. Oh, this is an APS, though. Oh, okay.
I was about to say, it's like, are we, like...
Yeah, I realized my mistake. 1 second. Well, that would explain why it's an APS. Let's do... I need a little bit of a motor barrel.
And Slowboy is swearing in chat, like a naughty person. Who would have guessed?
Oh, do you not allow swearing in chat? Because I normally don't.
It auto-mods it just so I can check it.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, because that's hilarious. Because I was gonna say, because that means our auto mods will catch each other's chats. So your chat won't be able to talk about cannibalism for a bit, and mine won't be able to swear for a bit. That's hilarious.
That is funny.
Alright, let's move
I like that.
one.
Okay.
Let's do that. There we go.
Right. Do I remember how to 3D Tetris? We better hope so.
That's right. Max azimuth, max elevation. That's good. Alrighty.
Oh, hello. Look what I've managed to do here.
Swellboy in shambles. True.
Bad things is what I've managed to do. Chat, don't be mad.
Alright.
There's an unfortunate gap in the front of the turret cap, which I have plugged with a surge protector, and I hate doing that. It feels like losing.
Where's the steam jet? There we go.
Sometimes you just have to plug things with a surge protector.
That's just how it goes, you know?
Yeah. When in doubt, stick a surge protector in it.
Let's put 7.5 there, and then...
Okay, I just realized that we need to
let's do that.
think about what we're doing here. Oh god, this is all bad all the time. Hold on, no, it's not all bad all the time. I just remembered.
You just remembered it's only bad some of the time.
No, I was losing track of where the actual top of this was. And I was thinking, oh no, am I going to have to sacrifice some connections? Good news, I do not have to sacrifice connections. And
Let's do a trim.
what is in there?
Ooh, that needs to be a little bit bigger, actually.
I like how we're just having building noises now. It is the building noises.
It's the building noises part of stream, it's fine.
It's just where you're chewing your own lip going like,
Pay no attention to the building noises behind the curtain. Alright, there we go.
Behind the curtain, yeah. Cram is good.
Do decos mesh with... Or do they scale with the gauge of the craft? Like they do on APS for cram?
I think they do scale with the gauge size.
Huge, okay, like, yes they do. Cause now I have to redo this completely. But this will at least scale with if you do increase the gauge.
Excellent.
There we go.
What did I just do? I did that.
Alright. Hey, there we go. Okay, that works.
There's no way in hell that this is like
Alright.
going to fall to pieces. This is a sturdy pirate vessel, I swear to you.
Of course, of course. Okay, and then...
Sturdy as heck. Okay.
I need...
Did I fill everything in there?
Did I make this tall enough? Maybe not. Ah, that's fine, whatever. We're doing... It doesn't have to be... It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so we want metal to encompass this part. Might actually have to change this here and get rid of this. So I can do something like this. Because I assume you want it to look like it's supposed to fit, yeah?
That would be preferable, because it looks like it doesn't fit.
I'll change the Steam decoration later, don't worry. It's just there right now for a baseline.
Right. Bear in mind, I have not stuck all the gauge increases that's going to be in here, so the cannon is not as big. It is not full size yet.
Yeah, no, that's why yeah, so once you stick the gauge increasers, that will change the steam engine. Don't worry, I got it handled, don't worry.
You got it.
I occasionally know what I'm doing.
Me too.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Alright. Did that rubber block ruin everything? Did that rubber block ruin everything? It did, in fact, ruin everything.
Oh, no.
Time to do something different.
Okay. Yeah, no, I've never really done it like this style before. It's really interesting to see how this is done. Let's do a 3, 2, 1.
Right.
Ooh, you know what? That works. That works great, actually. Okay.
I'm looking forward to poking my head above deck and seeing what that is, but right now, local weapon controller is part. Damn it!
No worries, take your time.
Hell.
Local weapon controllers, I hate them.
Where can this bloody thing fit so it's not EMP vulnerable?
Let's do that. Alright, there we go, chat.
Screw it. Oh, whoops, sorry.
Yeah, no, sorry, no Control Z for you, because I am cooking up a storm over here on this. I'm doing it very heavily based off the Raider one, but it's still going to be asymmetric, and it'll be a little bit fun. I'm going to have a little, you know how, like, there was the chairs next to the Flak 88?
Yeah.
Where like the gunner and the aimers. That's pretty much what I'm going to be doing on the right hand side of this turret, and then it's offset to the left. We're gonna see how that goes. It might go absolutely horrific. It might go really cool. Who knows? I certainly don't.
That sounds like my plan for the local weapon controller down here. I've never set up cram like this before, that it stuffs up the rubber insulation of the local weapon controller like this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm curious to see what it looks like down there.
It's
Oh dear lord.
I prefabbed the wrong bloody thing. You know what? That's damn it.
Here,
No,
1 second.
Control Z.
I can control
No,
Z that.
Control
Here,
Z,
control
no,
Z, and I can control Z it. If you prefabbed it, I don't mind control Z for you.
That's okay. Like
Okay, good, okay.
I prefabbed and then did all kinds of things. No wonder that wasn't right. I prefabbed the wrong layer.
That would explain why.
It's alternating layers of delicious cram cake, and which layer did I prefab? The wrong one.
Open back
Now-
turrets are like the open back dresses of FTD. You can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw that. It's like, what? So they're like sexy?
Sorry, I'm
Also
I'm just imagining a Deepwater guard turret, except it's wearing like. Imagine the plunderer wearing like like those Virgin Killer sweaters.
Oh yeah.
Like yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, that's just.
that is definitely someone's thing. Also, I have magically solved our local weapon controller problems, I think.
Oh, that's funny. Nice. Okay, that's good.
Now I'm just thinking of battleships and wedding dresses and like, I don't know.
Specifically, the plunder is what is funny to me.
Damn you to hell, chat, for putting that in my brain. No weapon control.
Let's do.
What do you mean no weapon control? How dare you? How dare... Okay.
How dare you not function the first time?
Okay, now we're good. It just, this thing doesn't have an AI. How have I hacked up everything over here?
That's a little bit too
I'm gonna
square.
I'm gonna make this as a slope. Right, this is a funky turret. There's
All right,
no doubt about it.
I can be okay with a funky turret. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's good. I'm just saying, it's like funky turret is more difficult to wrap brain around.
That's fair.
Right.
Oh, I know how
Alright,
it
so
is.
right, I am going to temporarily stick some ammo up on the flight deck, colored bright
Okay.
like blue, so we don't forget about it, because I want to see actually the stats of the
Sounds
scram
good.
cannon.
There we go. That should work.
Okay, the stats are.
How did I do this one? Oh, they did it by doing a completely different shape. Yeah, that would make sense.
Okay, the stats are not great. They could be worse.
Yeah,
More
that's what we like to
gauge
hear.
increases.
I mean,
More gauge increases and crisis. Alright, I'm also going to do a thing down here with the fuses. For anyone who doesn't know, that is the wrong color. With cram fuses, if you stick a whole bunch of fuses on one fusing box, it will reduce the shell health by a lot. But if you have single fuses on multiple fusing boxes, it'll only reduce the health by, well, as if it's just one fuse. So that is a helpful, I guess, exploit, because I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to happen.
honestly, I couldn't even tell you if that's supposed to happen or not. I genuinely don't know.
Right. Yep, so you see here, we've got 2 fuses and 2 boxes, 90% shell health. Ship girl version of Virgin Killer, just the dress draped
Yeah, I
over
was
the
just
ship
reading that.
itself.
I like to imagine that it's just the dress itself, like, draped over a plunderer. Like, there's no ship
Yeah.
girls involved. There's just a plunderer in the dress.
Yeah.
If a plunderer wore a dress, would it wear it like this or like this?
Yeah, I don't.
It's a bit
Yeah.
All right, there we go. I got
It's
the
a weird
sides
thing to
in.
think about.
Honestly, we've had weirder here.
Okay. Whoops, I went too far on. Ah, damn it, Control Z, Control Z. Damn you, muscle memory. I think. Okay,
Therefore you are.
that is about as good, I think, as we're gonna get. 12,000 shell health is not super good if you're shooting at anything with the active defenses, but
Okay.
it should hopefully put a nice big dent in whatever it hits.
Yeah.
Because it's a cram cannon, and that's its job.
Okay, yeah, we can work with that anyway. That should be fine. We can definitely work with that.
Okay, yeah, we can work with that. That is gonna make some delicious block confetti. I got spaghetti and confetti confused.
Cannot believe Borderwise eats block confetti, chat. You heard it here first.
No wonder my digestion's weird. Okay, I think. Hold on, that's not connected down there. Curses.
Does the bow go through the neck hole or the bridge? What do you mean, Henry? I'm curious. We're at height-wise or length-wise?
Height-wise, lengthwise.
Alright, so what we're going to do over here now is we're going to do a little platform. Where you can, like, manually control the turrets.
I just realized I can stick extra packing in here. That is what we like to see.
Oh, I've got to use a pleek for this. Oh, no.
Is that bad?
No, no, it's just it makes the shaping a little bit more complex. There's nothing wrong with pleek. I just I don't like having the shape with it because it means it's going to be a complex circular shape.
Okay, I want to quickly check whether this turret can actually rotate in the space.
Yeah, no worries.
That let's see. So it goes all the way around here.
Something like that.
And it goes all the way around here. Good. I have not hacked it up completely. It can do a full 360 at the moment.
Nice,
okay.
That's good.
Yeah,
and with the offset, with the offset turret, that means it can fire behind itself to the right there because it's offset to the left.
Yeah.
So it can literally wrap around itself.
That is nice. Okay. Now this is a proper discussion. What kind of dress would each warship and FDD wear? I didn't want to use brain power on that, but now
now I'm gonna be thinking about it all stream. Damn it.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Final. Okay.
It's just a standard size dress draped over the mast.
Yep. Oh, yeah,
the deep water guard finds the sweater and they just use it like a flag.
Exactly. Like, there's the question. It's like, all right, standard size dress. Where would it go? It's basically a flag at this point.
Oh, that's good. All right.
That is good. We can have one more cheeky gauge, two more cheeky gauge increases in here. There we go. That's what we like to see.
Ooh, okay. I figured out the side platform. That works. Actually, okay, 1 second. Let's do this a little bit cleaner.
Damn it, Control Z.
Sorry, I literally just did it too. You just missed the cutoff.
Damn my muscle memory. Damn it to heck. Okay. Alright, I think we're good here.
And then, yeah, what we can do is we can do like a little canvas on and over top of it. Hey, Cantfic, thank you for the follow. Or sorry, Cantifsy. I can't read.
Kentif? I can't.
Yeah, you see, I read it as Kentikfic at first and then realized dyslexia hitting hard today.
Well, I don't have dyslexia, but that specifically, I can't read. Okay.
It's not the first time I've derailed chat into a weird topic. That's true. Won't be the last time either, Tolraf. You're always welcome to derail us. It's not like we're doing anything.
Right. Alright, so the cram cannon... Bloody hell, I've been streaming for almost 45 minutes. Where did the time go?
What? Oh my god, yeah, it has been.
Wow.
What have we done?
We've made a cram cannon.
That's true. The turret cap, this is actually the fastest I've ever designed a turret cap before too, which is nice.
Yeah. And for how funky the Tetris is down here, that is actually pretty fast by my cram making standards, but... look at all this empty boat we still have to fill.
Oh yeah, I know, right? It's gonna be great.
Alright, so...
At least you don't have to do the decos. I have to do the decos.
Yep, your life, I suspect, is harder. Okay, so torpedo launcher go here. What can I do now? I think...
let's actually get rid of those.
There's so much room in here. There's so much room for possibilities. I think I'm just gonna slap an... Where shall the AI go, do you think?
I normally put mine at the center underneath the flight deck at the thickest part. I like to have my AI between my water wheels usually, because the water wheels count as ablative armor, but you can also put in more armor in that like big empty space between the water wheels, and it tends to be the most survivable location, I find.
Yeah. I believe the idea was to have sails on this thing. I don't know if we can still do that with the flight deck, so...
Oh, it's still possible, and I have a very funky idea for how we can do it.
Okay, then.
I don't know what you're gonna think of it.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
So
There's actually two ways to find out. You could show me, or you could describe it. But I think showing is more visually interesting.
So you know those old like Chinese sail ships?
Like junks, you mean?
Yeah, like junks. You know how their sails are like kind of curved? What if we do two sets of sails like here and here? Except imagine it like it's taller. But we pretty much have the sails right up against the side of the hull, and then we angle them out on spin blocks at like say a 20-degree angle, and then we use those as our sails for the front and back. That is something we could do for sails if you really want. Otherwise, we can add pontoons with sails. Like there's plenty of ways to do sails on this. It's just getting
pontoons with sails. Pontoons with sails, like I think it would look better. And also looking at the wingspan of your planes and where you just kind of blocked out where the sails would go, I think we do want to make our pilots' lives slightly easier.
Well, do keep in mind the sails would be out at like a 20-degree angle, so there would still be room in between for them to fly in and land.
Alrighty.
Oh, also, are you doing an internal hangar on this bad boy?
An internal hangar?
Yes. So what I would do for that is I would cut out a square in the flight deck, and then the same square going down, we put a piston for a hangar elevator. Or are you just going to have to store them on deck?
I think on deck would probably be easier, but if you want to do the elevator, like, just put a block where you want that to go if we're gonna do it, so I don't accidentally build internals over it.
It would replace this here, this arrow here. This arrow would be replaced with an internal elevator, or elevator. Sorry, elevator. I've been playing too much Terraria.
Elevator. Okay, I put this thing as a marker. I'm gonna put and the elevator will be how big?
About the same size. Yeah, you probably. I normally do mine like 9x9 squares.
Okay, just let me block that out. Down here. So I don't accidentally do that. 9x9.
But that's
right
like
now,
that's purely just if you want like internal decorations, like internal decor.
Okay, I totally didn't plonk down a pre-painted AI that is blindingly white.
Yeah. The other thing we could do is if you don't want to do sails, we can't just do paddle wheels like on the thickest sides here, followed by pontoons around them, because you seem very keen on pontoons, which I'm not against. I like pontoons.
Okay, I'm actually not. I'm keen on pontoons with the Deepwater Guard. I never use them myself in my regular builds.
Okay.
So I think this thing is quite narrow, and let's lean into a bit of canoeing I haven't done before. So yeah, pontoons. We'll try sails, see if that looks good, and if it doesn't look good, we can try paddle wheels instead.
Sounds good. All right, I'm just
okay. Driver in chat says, "Do not make them square sails, or the Americans will explode." Why the Americans specifically?
Square spirit sails. Well, also Deepwater Guard doesn't use square sails. That's an Onyx Watch trait.
That is true.
Chat was also saying it would look like a dragonfly if we add the sails how I wanted to do it. Because I was thinking, have you ever seen How to Train Your Dragon?
I have.
Okay, specifically the second movie. Let me pull it up here, because it has like the outrigger sails, which are really cool. This ship.
Where should I be looking for this?
Here, I'll just send it to your DMs. Actually, I'll send it to your DMs, and then for chat, I'll put it in the general of my Discord.
Aha!
There we go. This one right here specifically.
Oh.
Like, I was thinking of doing something like that, except a little bit out to the side. But we could see how the pontoons are there, with like it's like a trimaran almost, like almost like a Polynesian canoe mixed with a Viking lawn ship. I love that style. It's so cool.
I prefer a triangular sail. I think they look more sleek.
Yeah, we'll be doing triangular sails because it's Deepwater Guard. But I'm saying in terms of like the pontoon placement, if we were to do sails like that, and then we just put the sails on the side. I can't find the exact image I was looking for, sadly, but...
Oh, bloody hell, Kneecap messaged me.
Oh, fun. GT War, I assume?
Okay, he's told me that the person who posted a giant wall of text, of lore text, is none of that is correct. I'm just gonna message back and said, like, Oops.
All right, let me. I need to see this because I specifically didn't give you GT lore because it wasn't like finalized yet because Kneecap was telling me to wait.
Yeah, I hearted that comment, and I should probably take that heart off now to maintain my FTD cred.
Oh, true.
Don't
yeah.
mind me. I'm getting distracted. Getting distracted.
Oh yeah, no, that lore is just completely wrong. They're saying GT used to be part of the Steel Empire, which they never were. Also, I'm sorry, they stole from the Onyx Watch. That's crazy. Who is this guy? Oh, that's Dreknaf. Hey, Dreknaf, didn't I just see you in chat earlier? Ah, he is in chat. Alrighty, so we're gonna have a little sit down here, Dreknaf. So, that is not at all how the lore for this works. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. I can't even.
Removed.
I was gonna say I can't even begin to
To be perfectly honest, I just hearted it because I appreciated the enthusiasm.
That's so fair. Also, I'm not actually blaming you doing it. That's just really funny to me because so much of that is I guess not even like it's one thing to have like the outdated lore. That none of that was ever just yoinked LH lore. It is known. So it came to him in a dream.
Yep. With all these lore inaccuracies, I expect he's the person who was contracted to write the From the Depths movie. Oh dear.
Oh, that's me when I spread disinformation. Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume Dreknaf did this out of good intentions.
Yep, you have to assume that.
Yes, I'm assuming the best intentions here. It's just also as an official lore writer for the game, that really hurts my soul to read all that. All right,
Well,
how do I want to do the chair here?
Where do you like to put the ammo compartment in these things?
So normally the way I build my ship is like I'll have two heavily armored sections, one for the ammo, one for the AI, and I just normally opposite of the AI. So for your Hainer here, you have the AI in front of it, so I'll just put the ammo behind it, honestly.
Okay, I will do that. I don't know how much we're gonna have torpedoes, crams, probably bits and pieces everywhere, so I'm going to err on the side of lots of ammo. That is metal, not heavy armor. What the hell am I doing?
Speaking of being an official war writer, why are there no mouse-eared ladies?
Gee, I wonder.
Okay.
It's a mystery, actually, isn't it?
So, Scarlet Dawn used to be elvish tomboys, from what I remember.
What?
Yeah, and then Onyx Watch was cat girls for a while, but we removed that.
Are you serious?
Well, they had a lot of cat. Like they had pretty much every mannequin in an Onyx Watch build had cat ears for like a little while there.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Wow. That came from the deep memory.
Yeah, you could say it came from the depths of your memory, almost. Roll credits, go, stream over, go. Is this an April Fool's update? No. It's just how it was for a while because the game can get quite silly.
What? This boat building game where physics is a choice rather than a fact? Silly? What?
I know, right? It's crazy. He said the thing. Onyx Watch is more like a merchant boys before total Castle boys. Well, yeah, they are Castle boys now, Monk Wizard, but like, even with the Castle boys, they still had some cat boy and cat ears on their mannequins. We removed most of them. Okay. So I'm just looking at this turret here. How do I want to finish this? I feel like I want to sink in the chair. So we're gonna do something a little silly here.
Right. Note to everybody who eventually probably wants to shoot at this thing, we do not have spaced armor on the lower hull. So please do not bully with AP heat submarines. I will be sad.
Note to everyone who wants to eventually shoot this thing, don't expect it to... It's Deepwater Guard. You get what you pay for.
I've just put some shh, no one say anything. There are heavy armor poles in the underside, which is
why are
not
you using
ideal.
poles? Just use
Better than
beams. No, just use beams.
All right.
Pole armor isn't real. Pole armor is a misinformation campaign by Onyx Watch to to trick people into having worse armored ships. It's.
I have tested poles before. There was a whole thing about me talking about pole armor in one video and people saying exactly that to me. And then I think like the thing that they were saying is like, what are you talking about? Like heat and hash goes straight through it because it's not a real air gap. It turns out it is a real air gap. It's just not a real air gap at point blank range because on the the furthest extremities of the pole, it doesn't count as an air gap, but like on the bits, it's hard to describe this. So if you have a pole on deck, like this, so forward, backward, left, right, there is like a single pixel there that is not a proper air gap. So a heat or hash round will essentially penetrate through that. But everywhere else, that is a teeny tiny air gap. So this is an air gap filler. So it's not as good like as a beam slope because again, it's less consistent.
Yeah.
But it's not completely useless, and if you have no idea what direction a round will actually come from, then it can be okay.
Okay.
But you're actually right. Since I just put stuff on the bottom to hopefully ward against a heat round coming from below, beam slopes would be better in this instance.
How often do you have heat rounds coming from below the ship?
I'm paranoid, so it's gonna happen one way or another.
That's like me with deck armor. Honestly, it was like, how often is a round gonna come like through the top of my ship? The answer is very rarely. Surprisingly enough.
Depends what you're facing. If your ship is up against an airship, almost all of the rounds are gonna come through the deck. Like picture like, always remember the coffin nail. I always remember how that thing traumatized me in my early days of playing this game.
You know what? That's fair.
Yep. And actually, Onyx Watch airships, a lot of them.
Oh yeah, I guess they do that, don't they? The Rook and the Bastille and all of them. And the Eerie.
All of them do that. They're all basically downsiders, so...
Yeah, I missed the good coffin nail back when custom cannons were still a thing.
Oh yeah, that thing was scary as hell, wasn't it?
Yeah, like, same with the paddle... Like, I'll always say, like, I missed the paddle gun, but... Where's the display?
The good news is that we have enough space here for a double layer.
Nice.
Which is very nice. Which is better than nothing. It is reinforced wood, please forgive me.
I have done a super basic little turret cap at the front here. I can clean it up in a bit. I'm just trying to get it to be... is that symmetrical? No, that's not symmetrical. I need it a little bit over to the side to be symmetrical.
I want to talk about engines. What kind of engines do we want to stick on this?
I normally use Steam nowadays. I have Potat do a lot of my Steam engines just because it gets faster, but fuel engines are still decent. I do like them.
See, I would be tempted just to slap one of my good enough engines in here.
Yeah, that's fine. There's no rules when it comes to Deepwater Guard engines, at least. You can get Steam, or you just don't do RTGs.
For the love of everything, not RTGs. It's funny, like, I always thought RTGs were pretty useless until I tried Adventure Mode again in my spare time.
Yeah.
It turns out that, like, just an RTG-powered burst laser is a really good starting weapon. Because just, it's a point-and-click adventure game. The first enemies that come at you are things like dusters and rats and stuff like that. So it's just point, click, dead. And it didn't cost you any materials. Aside from the RPG setup. Right. Chat, brace yourself. It's time for the radiating Randall, because I am a creature of habit.
I'm sorry, what? The Radiator Randall?
It's a prefab I have. It is basically just...
You name
I do name things occasionally.
Oh, that caught me so off guard. I don't know why that made... I was, like, super focused on doing deco work, and you snapped me out of it by saying Radiator Randall. I snapped back, and I was like, what?
It's just Radiating Randall. I'm gonna have two of them, actually.
Please stop him by giving him an entire museum of engines. Oh, Toraf, no. Alright, what do you think of the... Oh, sorry. You go ahead.
Maybe I should pull up... Nah. Sorry. Radiating Randall. Do I want to wrap it in heavy armor, though? Am I going too ham on the heavy armor in here?
Honestly, again, it's fine as long as it's what you want, right? There shouldn't be much issue with it.
I am going to put
secondary.
A Randall here.
Just doing the barrel deco now for you.
Sorry, Telroth. Something you do. Oh yeah, you do the radiator Randall, and okay. John Christ is pointing out the advantages of poles. They have more health, and they're kind of direction agnostic, since they're kind of round. So yeah, it's like what I said.
Yeah, that's
It means that, like, yeah, if you're not sure what direction the shot's going to be coming from, which means actually they're good for deck armor.
Yeah, I can imagine how that would be good for. Like, okay, honestly, yeah, I might try that out. Also, I do want to point out something. Toraf mentioned earlier saying that he dislikes the Discord community for FTD, and honestly, I get it. I will say we have gotten rid of a lot of the bad actors. So if From the Devs community is something you've wanted to be participated in, but you don't like the community, it is much better than it used to be.
Yeah, it's generally very good, I tend to find. It's just that, how do you put this? This is a game that requires such time investment that you do tend to get people who have no social skills whatsoever. So...
Yeah, I know what you mean. To put it nicely, yeah. There's a lot of...
But aside from that, there's some absolutely groovy people in this community, which I am very thankful for.
Oh, no, it finally happened to me. Normally I've been getting the wave control zine as long as I do it fast enough, but...
What, are you trying to, like, race me for the control Z button?
Usually, yes. Like, the moment I put down a block, I normally, like, alright, I can beat him before he puts down another block.
Wow, I didn't realize this was a competition. How dare you? How dare you?
Alright.
How dare me for not thinking of that first?
Alright, I'm pretty happy with the front turret cap. I'm just going to add a little rangefinder at the back. Do let me know what you think of it, of course, because if you want it changed, I can easily change it for you.
Okay, a lot of the internal volume now is made up of AI engines, and damn it, there was so much room in here. Oh well.
Truly a Deepwater Garden moment of, god damn it, where'd all my room go?
Also a canoe moment, I do have to say. If you make your craft long and thin, it's like, damn it, I wanted room for activities in here.
There we go. Alright, you have rangefinder, you have telescope. Is there anything else you want on the turret up here?
Slow boy, speaking wisdom. Poles may not be optimal, but it still works. There's still HP between the squishy internals and nasty shells. Couldn't have said it better myself. It's an hour into the stream. Wait, I usually do a drink break and stuff like that. But
oh yeah,
like,
no, take a break as you need.
You can carry right the hell on.
Yeah,
and
sure.
I can hopefully think about, like, what the hell we do next.
Well, I got the turret cap
What the hell
done.
I do next?
Yeah, let me know when you think of the turret cap when you get back. Because I got quite a bit of it done here.
Don't mind me, I'm just going to save this thing
good
before
idea,
we do anything.
Oh, that needs to be normal color because that's normal barrel. There we go. And that elevation barrel needs to be trim. I'm just doing the barrel pattern right now because we're very particular about how all the patterns work.
Wellner says Borderwise is getting his rum. He is! Yarr! I'm also going to vanish, so I am John Cena, you cannot see me. And I like to do that whenever I turn my webcam off, is like, you can't see me,
you
my
can't
time
see.
is now. Whee!
Alright, you have a good quick drink break there. I'll hold down the fort and make sure no one leaves.
Hold down the fort. Yep.
Alright, 1 second.
Right,
where's that 9mm? Alright, chat. So we're imposing Romocracy here, which means chat, I want you to vote for what's the next one we add onto Borderwise's vehicle here. Because we got a nice little turret cap for him here. It's not my favorite. Actually, it's not bad. It's not ideal, but it's not the worst one I've ever made. I am gonna do a quick little steam gear at the bottom though, so that it looks at least looks like it can turn. Actually, what is the deco that you normally use for that? Did they just? Oh my god! Did he actually just? No. Okay, good. It was one shaft. Oh, cool. Okay. Yoink. Let's do this. Where is that cram connector? Okay. No, that's the wrong one. There we go. This is the one we need, chat. Okay, so from here we need to add decoration, paste, and make it significantly smaller. Alright. Let's do like, I think it only needs to be like 6.5 wide. 6.5. And we also just need to focus it on the main fin itself, which is here. And then forward backscale, and we can just reduce down to like almost nothing pretty much. There we go. And then we just make that, we can make that detail, see how it looks. Not great because we didn't, okay, so it needs to be a little bit wider. Finding the deco for this is horrific. Where, oh my god, where did I just anchor this to, chat? Here we go. Welcome back.
Wait, how did you know I was back? Oh, you would have heard me.
Yeah, I was just I can hear you through Discord.
You could hear me just kind of go like...
Yeah, just the sigh as you walked back into the chair.
Like, oh no, here we go again. I'm back.
Oh god, it's this guy again. Damn.
Oh no, oh, it's from the depths. Oh, I hate this game. I've only spent 6,000 hours in it. I hate it every minute of it. That's a joke. That is a joke. That is a joke. No one panic.
And then 0.5 maybe? No, let's just put that back to 1. Okay, we need this to be at 1. We need this to be at 5. We need that to be at 1. That should work with the offset. How bad does this rotate if I try to rotate it? Because I have not checked its rotation yet, so I haven't done offset turrets, so this may be horrific and I have to redo all of it. But we'll see. Oh, Yodi. Oh, nice. I forgot I put a chair here. Okay.
Roar, this is a damn good looking turret. The steam jet, though, that, yeah, the way that, that might be a bit much. That might need to be shrunk a little bit.
Yeah, I can do that. I was just waiting for you to finish the gauge. Is the gauge finished on this?
Yeah, this is as big as we can really get it.
Okay, that works then. All right.
I would have liked a full 2,000mm cram because, you know, I don't know, it tickles my brain in a way I like, but this'll do. This is as big as the gauge. 1750. Bloody good year. Actually, I don't think it was.
No, I think 1750 was actually really bad for like the majority of historical figures.
Yeah. I think it was bad.
All right, so we have a gear there. It's a little bit offset, but it's the turret itself still rotates. Okay, doesn't need. Okay, that's not as big as it needs to be.
I don't know how to do Deepwater Guard pontoons, so I'm literally gonna steal them off the plunderer, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what we do here. When in doubt, steal it out.
But probably modify it to be less explodey. Where is Doc?
Honestly, had I thought about it, I would have put a little bit of a... Ah, it's so annoying, but why did I not think about it?
Double check. To spawn it in on the player team,
Deepwater Guard
put
team.
it on Deepwater Guard.
Yep.
I'm so glad I remembered that.
It's Deepwater Guard, make it look like it's fashioned from multiple boats. Honestly, only really Paphos style does that, Tolraf. The Ever style is... Or sorry, not Paphos style, sorry. Riker style does that.
Mr. Plunderer, do not steam directly into our carrier. We need that intact for reasons.
Okay, works. Trying to get this... Okay, you know what? And what we're going to do is we're just going to make the hull asymmetric now as well. Because I don't feel like fixing the turret, so I'm just going to fix the hull.
Yay!
Alright. From here...
Okay, how do I do this with minimal stupidity? There's a lot of
Ask
decos
myself
on
that
this
every day.
Yeah, honestly, isn't that the human condition?
It truly is at this point. Does that work? Oh, that works. Let's go. Huge.
That is the starboard side thing. I'm going to save this before I ruin it completely. Right. That's the front.
Yeah, your hull's a little bit asymmetric, but you know what? What's a little bit of asymmetry between friends?
Asymmetry is fun. It's interesting.
Exactly. Alright, let's do...
Like, pretty much all human faces are slightly asymmetric, so...
Yeah, an uncanny valley happens when they're not.
Yes. Yes, indeedy. How to make this fit in a way that isn't terrible. Alright. Wish me luck. I might have to tidy this up. And whoops, nope.
I want minimal here.
Nope, 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 nope.
Just listening to like you in the background, like I actually have no idea what you're doing to warrant all that. Nope, 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 nope. What is going on over there?
I want to place this in a way that it doesn't look like tremendously hideous immediately.
Ah, okay. Are you trying to prefab?
Yeah, I've stolen a pontoon off the plunderer.
Ah,
Trying to figure out the ideal place to put it, which is minimal work to get it looking decent. Here goes nothing.
Yeah, you want it closer to the back than to the front.
Ah, crap.
I was gonna looks in the camera when I see it closer to the front than the back.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Gabe Noodle, welcome in. How's it going? Haven't seen you in a while, Gabe.
Welcome people who just joined. Yes, indeed, it's a collab, even with shared chat.
True, yeah. Look how tech savvy we are now.
I know,
So cool.
right?
Yeah.
I'll totally take credit.
Alright, there we go. Wait. What do you mean you'll take? Hold on a second.
I'll take credit, even though like most of the tech fun is your idea.
Yeah.
All right. How?
I had to call him at 6 a.m. just to get him to set up the tech. There we go. Okay, so I adjusted one side of your deck. Just ignore it. It's a little bit crinkled. Honestly, I can.
Why did you have to do? Why did you have to do that? Just to make it like. You needed more crinkling.
No, just so that the circle gear could fit, so the turret is centered on it.
Okay.
I'm just trying to make the turret look a little bit better.
Right, you might have to at some point come and look at this pontoon because I think I'm not smoothing it out correctly.
That's okay. I can work on that in a bit here. Okay. How? Oh my god, what kind of connection do I even do here, chat? Yeah, let's do. Oh, okay. Never mind. Figured it out. Easy.
The rainbow connection. That's an old reference.
I was gonna say that took me a second. Alright.
Alright, there's ACBs on here which I'm going to remove just in case they heck things up. Oh, that's for the paddle wheels that would usually fit in here, except they're not here yet, or might never be here.
This is where I put the paddle wheels if I had one. There we
go.
Okay, not only did I get it to sync up to your initial connection, but I also got it to sync up with the deck pattern. I am actually so good at this game. Holy shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's go. You're an anime kid now. Yeah, Gabe, I am. For those of you, yeah, sorry, Gabe is a old friend of mine. But yeah, I started streaming back in March. It's been quite fun.
Streaming is fun. Fun things happen.
Okay, so that's on the stern.
Double width. Okay.
So, I'm just gonna let's take a look at the plunder. Where did it end up? Okay.
BW, your issue is going to be using double width metal ribs. I don't even know what that means. Oh no, wait. I think I do know what that means.
Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time connecting this because. How about we make pontoons for this instead of trying to copy them from the plunderer?
Ouch. Okay.
Because yeah, it might be a little bit easier.
All right. So, right. I'm just going to secure your elevator marker, turn off lock connection, and I'm going to do some. I'm going to give
surgery.
Yes, I'm going to do. I'm going to trim the sideburns off this that I have just slapped down willy-nilly. Thankfully, didn't. Well, we didn't waste too much time, but that is how we do around here, I guess.
Yeah, sometimes it just happens, you know. It's no big deal.
Yeah. It's worst of. It's like you don't like building large craft, which I totally understand because. If you stuff up something on a large craft, be it aesthetics or just something that's a repeated anything, be it deco or armor or anything like that, it is such a horrible feeling when you realize it and you're like, oh no.
Yeah, you have to restart everything. I'd believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it.
The large, the current battlecruiser that I've been working on, the Avalanche, I've been tweaking that bloody thing so much because it keeps not being what I want in life. And
there we go.
Why is this not falling off?
Alright, I got the turret cap how I wanted it as well too, which is nice.
Oh, that's why it's not falling off. Nope, that...
Yeah, he didn't do enough surgery.
What am I missing?
Well, I'm not seeing keep in mind that slopes can connect to each other. So you're missing all the slopes along the side of the pontoon here. Yeah, 1 second. I'll do quick surgery here. I'm considering creating the Deepwater Guard Plunderer style fin for my tourney build. Do it.
Oh,
nope. From your tourney build, yeah. All right. So
right.
you see
the problem partially is that this thing, this pontoon has a lot of decos on it, and I'm having trouble telling what's a deco and what. Wait a minute. Nope. Oh wait. I think I did. Wow, is that one bloody block?
Yep. It always is. All right. There you go.
All right, tremendous. We are back to where we were.
All right, turret cap. What are we thinking about the turret cap here?
I think that's a pretty good turret cap.
Yeah, you're happy with that? Okay.
Maybe shrink the steam jet thing a little bit because it looks
sorry.
like it's going to scrape the paint off the deck quite a lot. There isn't even any paint, but it will still scrape it off.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. So you want it shorter this way. Want it a little bit wider this way, though. About yay amounts. Then you just want it shorter here. Is that good? It's above the deck now?
That is definitely better, yes.
There we go.
Tremendous. Now.
And there's a little bit of clipping, but it's fine.
Right. How do you do a Deepwater Guard pontoon?
That is a great question. Where's the Plunderer? Alright. I have to look at the Plunderer first. So we get all metal hull. Okay, and also at least the Plunderer pontoons did actually use 2 wide pontoons, so that actually works out well for us. So let's get about the halfway point of our ship, and we're gonna be a little bit further to the back. Let's just do paddle wheels. I think honestly for this, it'll just make it easier.
It will make it easier.
We can probably just steal the paddle wheels from the Plunderer, honestly. So we'll do something similar, based on their back one here. How far away did they do it? They did they did 1 1 1 into a 4 2 1. Okay.
Tolroth asks in chat, is there a way to get deco barrels that actually move with the barrel? I've been unsuccessful in my attempts. If the decoration is tethered to like the barrel itself, it should move with it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Eliavel is saying that. And we've also got suggestions in chat. So, sharp pontoons to match the hull. I'm in favor of that. And what about paddles on the sides with half pontoons front and back?
I'm not sure what you mean by
not sure about
half
that.
pontoon. I would not want. Yeah, because I don't want to do quad tracks on a ship. That'd make it look like it has legs.
I have made canoes with legs before. But,
oh, God, yeah, no, we don't need the straw spider.
Last time we collabed and now, but I definitely upgraded my internet a lot and also upgraded the Wi-Fi adapter on my computer. So that's really helped. Have not had a stream crap itself to death since.
There we go. Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
My chat should be able to refresh now, and it should be good. Do let me know if that's working for all my people. Do we want to, sorry? I didn't catch that. What was it?
Do we want to stick... right, I cut myself off, so...
Oh, okay.
Do we want to stick missiles in the front of this thing? I'm just looking for internal things that I can do here, because we've got space in the front for fun and activity.
Well, at the front, do we want to do the torpedo turret, like what I did on the freebooter?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just in front of that, though. And the torpedo turret can go there. There's still some empty space beneath that. What can we fill that space with? So, I would say lambs, usually, but this is a Deepwater Guard fan build.
Yeah, I was gonna say, definitely don't want to do lambs, because that wouldn't quite work. What we could do is, we can do VLS how the Brigand does it if you want VLS.
Yeah, how does the Brigand do it?
We can look at that after. Let's do one fin at a time here. Let's get those pontoons in, because we can also put the VLS in the pontoons, out of, like, this with storage crates.
Oh, yeah, true.
So there's plenty of options for where we can go with this. I'm just making sure my stream is working again. Stream with legs is back. Nice, okay. Heard you had canoes, so I put canoes in your canoe.
I still need to do that. Like, Maury genuinely inspired me with the whole... like, the superstructure just is the, is just, like, a smaller version of the hull, like, flipped upside down.
Oh, yeah, honestly, you could easily
really
do
want
that.
to do that.
Honestly, yeah, I want to try it with the Deepwater Guard design now. That would be fun.
Okay,
So
so what are we looking at here with the VLS, you say?
Yes, there we go. Sorry, I'm just grabbing my torpedo turret.
Oh, there it is. I see it.
Save over.
I see it. Wait, no, that's the flares. Oh, we could stick flares in the front of it. That's an idea. It's a weird place to stick them usually.
Yeah, that
I
would be weird.
Back. All right, we can stick them in the back then. I'll stick a flare back here.
Okay, that's a little bit higher than what I wanted. Oh, no, I can't control Z. Oh, he got me. He got me with the chat. There we go. All right, so I'm thinking. Yeah, so okay, I got the torpedoes in here. I'm just blocking it out so we can get a little bit more space here.
Oh yeah, that's a health and safety risk. Also,
Yeah.
that barrel is like right on top of them. We're gonna need to set a like
1 second, I got
a
that.
pleasing elevation. What the hell was? Oh, funny. When I prefabbed the
There you go.
Plunderer thing,
Yeah.
it did funny things in the internals that I didn't see because they
Oh!
were internal.
Oh, it sure did, didn't it? Oh
Yep.
no.
Just
Oh.
gonna.
All right, just
the
clean up on
mess in
aisle
here.
U there.
Yep. On aisle U. Oh, that's so good.
All
like
right,
that.
let's get a little bit of metal
Alright.
trim here.
Order
Just to fix
wise,
this
do
up.
the whoopsie. What the hell is happening here? Okay. Oh.
Yeah, I can't believe Borderwise
why
did a
did I-
whoopsie chat. That's very unheard of. Very not very demure of him. Not very mindful.
It's because I was doing something I hadn't done before.
Yeah.
I don't think I've put a. I think I've only ever done a pontoon once from the depths, and it was literally the very first thing I made,
Really?
and it did not work very well, as you can guess, because it was the first thing I ever made.
Fair. All right, what did I do wrong here? 1 second.
Border fail, border fail. Sometimes there is a border fail. What the hell is this thing? It's a deco. We don't want that. Look out. Here comes the border fail.
All right, now I have to do this deck pattern. Oh no, I hate it here.
Okay.
Why do I do this to myself?
I have managed to undo my sins.
All right, let's get the here. I am currently redoing some sins, so you're gonna have to give me like 2 seconds here.
Splendid! Sins are fun. Okay, going to have a nice big flare.
All
Nice
right,
lot
you have
there.
torpedoes now.
Hooray! You know what that means? We can torpedo
Means we need
things.
ammo, just to make sure everything works. Where's the ammo?
We have one big ammo compartment. Is that enough ammo? Is the question.
Apparently not. Oh no, never mind. I don't have the. I need a missile controller. That's what I was forgetting. Cause I have a missile.
Ew.
I have wireless receiver for these torpedoes. Cause I just do all my missiles via wireless receiver nowadays. So
I mean, it is easier to edit them all at once.
hey bro, how would the little torpedo cutouts look on this? It pretty much just like how the freebooter does it, honestly, with just in the front turret well there. Just had a very funny idea for Pluto. What is Pluto?
Pluto is my custom campaign.
Oh, is that what it's called? I never knew that. Also, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, Eva.
Yeah. It used to be called Canoemageddon, but hilariously, because the whole idea was like, it's a campaign full of canoes, and then literally no one made any canoes for it, including me.
They got you, I see.
They got me. They got me.
All right, so I don't think we need the plunderer much anymore, unless you still want to do something with it.
I think we've decided not to copy the pontoons off that thing. So yeah,
Yes,
nah,
that's
we don't
probably
need
for the
it.
best. I will copy the little paddle wheel cover though. 'Cause I do. Actually, no. I'll do one. I'll do a custom one.
Just double check
Alright.
it. There's no detection components on that turret cap, is there?
Where?
On the turret cap.
There's
of the crab.
there is an armored rangefinder and there is a visual telescope tracker.
Okay.
So there's two of them.
So we just need probably somewhere on the, if this thing has a control tower, just a 360 camera or something.
Yes.
So we can see in all directions.
Yeah, I do occasionally build functional.
You build functional all the time. You also make it look pretty.
You heard it here. You heard it here first, chat. No more can I be slandered by saying my builds aren't functional.
I mean, your builds are functional Deepwater Guard style.
I'm just saying, my
Which
Deepwater
means-
Guard beats the Pyre. I saw your video.
Yeah. 1v1?
Not quite, but at cost.
Yeah, that's the thing. I actually don't recommend taking on the Pyre 1v1. It's really hard. Because it points its armored head at you, and then it's like, ugh, so many wedges. So many wedges to eat.
Oh, you're doing flares at the stern there. I thought we were gonna put another gun back there.
Well, there's room for another gun, probably.
Yeah, we got plenty of room. We can.
Yes, like over here.
Like make it symmetrical, like front back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. That means I can. Hang on. Is there room? There is room. Yes, another cram cannon.
Yeah, so you can just copy the one we have here and then just copy it, paste it back there. That could work.
Truly excellent.
And then it'll be, and then there'll be one will be offset left, one will be offset right, and then it'll have full 360-degree coverage.
Oh hell yeah! Nowhere is safe from the cram cannon unless it's driving faster than 60 meters per second, and then it will be safe from the cram cannon.
Supposedly,
that's a little bit of an exaggeration.
Yeah, chat is complaining about canoeless behavior.
What? Canoeless behavior?
What do you mean by this, Corey? Or are you talking about like for his custom campaign? There's functional and there's
yeah.
optimized. True.
Did I seriously manage to... Okay, no. That's really weird. The missile flare is rendering upside down.
You're right, that is weird.
That... Multiplayer!
Oh boy, do I ever love multiplayer.
Multiplayer is the best.
Let's try.
Damn it!
I could hear it because I just placed the block too. We got him, boys. We got him. Alright, so I'm adding in some areas for the flight deck to connect to the lower hull.
Okay.
This will affect the gun's range of motion.
Boo.
But having firing restrictions is a good part of an aesthetic ship. Because not every ship should be able to fire 360 degrees, it just looks funky.
I don't understand. What?
Border redeems are not working this stream, just a heads up. Oh no.
Wait, what?
Oh, I can't...
Oh wait, no. I see it.
Yeah, so...
Wait, no, it's not. Okay, the funky things are happening. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries. It's probably because we have shared chats. So the redeems will only work in your chat, and my redeems will only work in my chat. That's usually how it goes. Hey, Vorgster,
Okay.
Vorgenster, welcome in.
I mean, I didn't hear the sound, the alert sound. Normally there's a boing.
Yeah. Yeah, so it seems like your sound isn't working there. That's interesting. Should work.
Oh. You know why that is? I had
What?
Twitch alerts turned off.
That would do it. That would do
Okay.
it.
I'm gonna stretch. Quick, somebody redeem another thing. Let's see if it works, please.
Yep. IT-wise.
Yep, IT-wise.
Alright, so, first of all...
Yep, there's border sings, border sings, border must sing now,
Let's get
it's
rid of
working
these.
now.
And
No one wanted me to do that, except for the one person who did.
Okay, how are we gonna... God, this is worse than the Port Royale for in terms of how am I gonna connect this. What if I... Oh, we really made the... Oh, why did I do that?
Is everything okay over there?
Oh, I messed up my ratio for the flight deck, and I don't want to have to redo it, so I'm just gonna... I'm gonna slap a band-aid on it, call it good enough, and then we'll fix it when we add the pontoons.
This is another we will deal with this later kind of thing.
Yes, another future Rory problem, not a current Rory problem.
That offset barrel is throwing me off something amazing in place in this turret.
Yeah,
I do have
it
to
does,
say.
doesn't
Like,
it? It's crazy.
It's like, oh, my brain. Help. I will not control Z. I will not control Z. I will not control Z.
Do
I will
it, do
not
it, do it. You know
control
you want to
Z.
control Z. Do it, do it.
No, 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 no. No, 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 not in this house.
Alright, I'm just adding these in as structural for now, so don't think that's going to be final there. Yeah, so line it up with, if you can, line it up with the cram connector that's in the neck, and not with the one that's up top, because the barrel will throw you off where the center is, because it looks like a centered turret, but it's just offset.
Yeah. I was doing it by lining it up with the turret block itself, so with the hull, because it fits.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Snugly into the hull, which is nice.
Oh, hey, Dreknav is back. Dreknav. Saw your little GT War expose. I'm not gonna make fun of you a second time for it, but it was very interesting to read through.
I will. How dare you? How dare you try and share knowledge that's wrong? I'm just kidding.
Border-wise, when the chat makes a slight mistake. Jump him.
Kill!
Kill, maim, slaughter. Oh. I need to get back into Warhammer, honestly. I haven't played it in a while.
I just would like... I realized in that moment that you were making a Warhammer reference.
Yeah, that was just the Cornate Berserker. What?
Yeah.
Were you just actually gonna jump him?
No.
Yeah, I acknowledged in a reply. Oh, did you? Okay, good. I
Alright.
love a bit of asymmetry. Yeah, exactly. It's great. Plus, it's the first time I've ever done an offset turret.
Wait, I should not hum along to the music I'm playing because I'm pretty sure you can't hear it.
No, I can't. I'm listening to the Deepwater Guard. Or actually, I think I have it on Classic right now. I just always use the FTD soundtrack. It's so nice to build to.
Yeah, I don't for some stupid reason. Probably because it gets like...
It gets repetitive.
It does get repetitive, and also the FTD soundtrack has like an inflated sense of drama in the designer. So it's like it'll throw out the most dramatic music possible when you're like, I don't know, placing rubber blocks or something.
And you know what? Maybe it's a really dramatic placement of rubber blocks. You don't know.
Yeah, alright, Tolras says, I remember the Ashes Walker campaign. I accidentally gave Borderwise an incorrect direction once and got mad. Ashes Walkers, like, that campaign series, I think a lot of people didn't watch that all the way through because that was an absolute train wreck of a campaign.
It happens to the best of us.
That is what happens when you try a themed campaign, which you are absolutely not ready for in any sense. I did not have proper walkers at all.
That's me just doing the Deepwater Guard campaign right now. Like, I'm slowly like revising my Deepwater Guard designs as I go at this point. Oh, perfect. This fits in exactly where I thought it was going to. Hell yeah. There we go. Actually, what we'll do here is...
We have 2 cram cannons. We have...
There we go.
This rear cram cannon is gonna have a bit of trouble firing rearwards with the support... with the supports that you've placed, but...
Yes, but firing restrictions are cool, so that's fine.
Alright, I forgot we weren't going...
He can turn, yeah, he can
cool.
turn to either side, and we can just turn the entire ship if we need to. It's fine.
Just, hey, like, you don't need to turn the turret, just turn the ship. What's wrong with you?
Exactly. Also, this big area here around the AI and the ammo, I'm thinking right now...
What can we do? Yeah, there's room in there for things. I'm just not sure what...
Yeah, because behind the rear turret, we could probably put the steam engine for the propellers, just because that makes sense. Or steam or fuel,
true.
whichever you prefer using.
I mean, we've got something like almost 12,000 engine power, so we have some horsepower to play with.
Okay.
So yeah, probably like sticking a whole like steam engine in the back here might be overkill, because what the hell are we going to use the fuel engines for then?
Well, yeah, I was gonna say I don't know. 'Cause I'm just so used to doing steam engines, but fuel engines also work, and then we can just slap props on the rear, and then I can just make we can do a proper stern later.
Can we drop this thing into the water for a second? I want to see... Where is the water line? Does this thing float, or is there too much... Uh-oh.
It's not. Yeah, it's not going to be naturally buoyant with the heavy armor, but we made it spacious enough that we can add in air pumps and we can break it up into bulkheads. I normally break it up into bulkheads along the metal ribs, if you see those. So.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Or around turret wells, and like it's very natural breaks for bulkheads. I'm just thinking, do we want any APS or like APS little AA guns coming off the side, kind of like what I plan on doing at the Port Royale?
I think that's a good idea. Yes. Where do we put them though?
Well, that's what I'm thinking right now. You know, because I have no idea how to do APS. Well, I know how to do APS Tetris. I just don't want to have to do it. I'm just lazy. Because we could.
Shall I figure something out?
Yeah, if you want.
Right. Where shall we put them?
The alternative for what we can do is we can do cram casemates. Oh, I know what it is.